What up, peoples? How y'all doing? Just trying to share the live. Get on, share the live for me. All right, there we go. Everyone share the live. All right, there we go. Yo, we're gonna be talking about tour stops. I invited a couple of guests on. Want this to be a friends show. One of the main topics I want to talk about tonight, once we get everybody to start coming on. I see we got EK. What up, homie? One of the big topics I want to say, EK had a great post on this weekend. Can you hear me, EK?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You had a great post about tournaments, and I want to talk about that. Just to throw some ideas about how we could fix tournament bowling. That's one of the topics that I want to touch on tonight. But want to first and say appreciate everybody for their patience with me throughout the week. Had a slight family change, so had to take care of some stuff. Um, y'all already know family first. But let me share this to a couple of pages before we get started. But yeah, one of the big things I want to talk about tonight is how can we fix tournaments? How can we fix the handicap? How can we make it more even? What up,
It's
Terry?
impossible.
Huh?
I said it's
Also want
impossible
to. It is, but it does lead for great conversation though,
for sure.
because there's never there and we're in a sport where it will have to be a culture change before it be a type of change. Like we have, for example, like we already have the scratch, and we have handicap tournaments. But I think there need to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Another category.
Yeah,
And I think that's the only way. We need like a middle child category for the 200 to 215 bowlers. The bowlers that ain't good enough for handicap, but I mean, ain't good enough for scratch, but too good for handicap.
it's rough out here.
The middle children is not getting no attention.
Nah, it's rough.
Also, I want to congratulate you on the victory. You and
Thank you
Rose on the mixed double. That's dope. Because one thing for sure, I follow Rose on social media, and she been posting. She been practicing.
for
She
sure.
been she been putting in that work. She tired of being the talked to her a couple of times. She tired of being overlooked. And anybody who know me, they know I know practice is. I love practice.
Yeah,
Practice is.
when I first started bowling with Rose, Rose had 90 something pins. When we got to that tournament, she had 76. I said, Rose,
Improvement.
you've been somewhere striking. She told me some, yep. Well, we got work
Yeah,
to do.
yeah, and the weird thing to me is how people don't see that about themselves.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing to me is like, like you've been stuck in this boat sinking for how long, and when are you going to make the change or put in the work? Um, and I just laugh at a lot of people who come into Berlin Alley with excuses time after time. You hear it all. It's everybody but them. It's everything but them. It's the lane. It's the approach. It's this. It's that. And sometimes, boy, you just gotta just bowl.
Yeah, nobody has more excuses than bowlers.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Bowlers got the most excuses. But like I said, the way the sport is set up, like you kind of get penalized for getting better, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
once people look at it from that perspective, then you start having the people, oh, I got to manage my average, or
Mm-hmm.
I got to stay at a certain place. I could average 220 if I wanted to, but why do I want to do that? And I hear that
Yep.
every time I walk into a bowling alley, but I don't know how to bowl bad on purpose.
Right. Facts.
So I'm gonna be asked out regardless. But I hear that every time I go into the bowling alley.
Yeah. I just don't. I stopped doing a lot of things. I stopped offering advice to people.
It's useless
Yeah. Like,
unless you can actually see they want to get better. It ain't no
yeah,
point.
I agree. And you have to want to get better. You got to put in that work, man. It's I'm not gonna say it's a lot of work, but it's time that you have to invest if you really want to be, if you want to improve. I don't care where you at in your game. Like buying new bowling balls isn't it, because they're only going to show you the shiny new thing that hooks, and it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
the way these balls, and then the funny part is, if you look at the numbers in the cover stocks, these people are buying these same exact balls.
That's a part of learning bowling equipment. Once you
Yeah.
start looking at numbers, you start realizing, every brand is just remaking the ball.
Yes.
So
Different
Brunswick
core, different
has
cover stock.
seven. They have seven
Yep.
brands. Every brand is gonna make the same version of whatever ball that's selling. So Track has a theorem right now that's
Mhm.
selling through the roof. Hammer just released their version of it. Um, you know, once you buy enough bowling balls, you start realizing like everything does the same thing.
Mhm.
So it's not the ball, it's you. Um,
That is a fact.
you got to throw it better. Anything can strike if you throw it good. So
Yep. Because I got a twist that I will put against any ball,
I
especially.
won that tournament with a Rhino, and that's an $85 ball.
Mhm. I believe it, especially the way that these houses are oiled now. You need the weaker equipment.
Yep.
This strong stuff, boy, gonna hurt y'all back. Yeah, y'all gonna hurt
It
y'all back.
looks good, it's cool, but it doesn't. I don't know. For most people, it doesn't score well. The stronger the ball is, the better you have to throw it. So
Mhm.
if you don't throw the ball good, going and buying a $300 hook monster is not gonna help you.
Yep.
Um,
Hey Leonard, check your what's the face. But yeah, I agree. And these like I got a lesson from Deontay. I actually got two lessons from him in I think in the 2 week span. And we changed a lot, and my game actually tanked um before it got better. And that's just sticking with just sticking with it and
trust the process.
trusting the process. Look at Leonard. You look like you came straight from Bible study.
Yeah, he at a gas
I
station.
was praying to the Lord that
we got the
somebody. Let me stop. Nah, I'm
we got
I'm
the most
lying right
hated
here.
man in the UBA on here. The cruiserweight champ on his way to Battle Bowl. How you feeling? How you feeling? I just saw the poster for your match against the North.
I'm good. I'm good.
How
Take it
you doing?
easy, huh?
I say you are truly becoming the Shawn Michaels, the early Shawn Michaels of the UBA.
Why is that?
Uh, the heart. First of all, I don't know if you saw it, EK. My man had just won the cruiserweight belt, and then he goes to a restaurant and take a picture with two girls kissing in front of it. If that's not a Shawn Michaels heartbreak kid thing to do, I don't know what is.
And pissed everybody off.
Well, you do that by breathing.
True, but it was crazy that even when I did it, it's just like everybody mad. Like, why you lose, Decker? Why you do this? Why you do that? Damn, don't y'all see my damn fucking Facebook post anyway?
But we in here before we got it. Before you got in here, we was in here talking about how we could fix tournaments.
Oh, I caught the tail end of it. I just I just got a message from Dougie, so I had to answer his ass because he about working my damn nerves.
Hey, Dougie is the right now.
And I bowl with Dougie next on Friday. So yes, I am gonna talk about him like that just because I can.
Far as I know right now, and I don't claim to know a lot. That's going well. You know, I ask you all the time, who's this, who's that. I think right now, Dougie probably has the belts for the best tournaments out right now
For
Oh
sure.
yeah.
by a tournament director. He has
By a
the game.
landslide.
The
Shout out
problem,
to Dougie.
I give Dougie his props and I like to give him hell. But I'm like, man, dude, tournament is May 12th. Negro, wait, this is March 8th. I'm sorry, March 6th.
Yeah, we.
Hey, Nick Reed, come on, man. Leave me alone. I'm injured. I'm an old man, dog.
Yeah, Nick
Tell
Reed
you,
said he wasn't smoke.
man, look, I don't want no smoke. Take your free smoke somewhere else. I'm not it. Leave me alone.
But yeah, what if you could? If question for both of y'all, if y'all could implement one major change in tournaments, what would be the one thing that y'all will implement?
Man, that's a lot. I ain't even going front.
You gotta give me a top one real quick.
I think one we could really see is
I'll give you
I
mine while y'all think about it.
yeah.
I got
Give me
one.
yours.
Mine is take the money out of it. Only pay top three. Stop coming there to cash and coming there to win. I think all this low cashing, 14th place, getting money, and all of that. I think that's killing it because people ain't even coming to the tournaments to win. They coming for brackets, side pots, and they coming just to cash. As long as they cash, they feel like it's a victory. And if you ain't
I
in the
mean,
That's true.
but I mean the thing about it is if they feel like they out the tournament, then it's kind of like, all right, if I
not,
get something back, I'm cool, you know. And
but
I don't
that's where the
think no,
competition, that's where the competitiveness come in at. Like when you
but
get rid of the money, when you get rid of the money aspect, everybody else go with it. And then the real
here's the
bowlers, the
thing.
real competitors stay.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna take bowling a regional for an example because I bowl them. So if you going out bowling a region right now and say that you are a non-member, so your ass is already forking up $310 to bowl, right? Because you got to pay the non-member fee. That's 310. What the fuck? All right, so you paying 310 to bowl. Now, after that 310, then your first place could be like 2,500. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so PBA pays 1 and 3. Now, outside of that 2,500, 9 times out of 10, they'll say 16th place pay 600, load of cash make load of cash is 540. And I'm sorry, load of cash is 450. 450 now. 450,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So if you already spending $300, and if you already in a 5 game block, I mean, I'm sorry, out of the 8 game block, you got and you already bowling B squad, and you feel like you may not get anywhere
If you're only paying
because
top three, you're not paying that much.
it's not even really making the top three. Your goal for PBA is, depending on the format, you want to make the cut. Now, if it's a
To make the cut to do what though? Cash or to make the TV?
um,
Because if
so
you, because that's my point. If you're looking to make the cut just because you want to cash, get your ass up out of here. If you ain't trying to win,
no, but here's the
don't get me wrong.
problem.
And don't get
But
me wrong. I get that there'll be less people to come, but there'll be more people there for the competition that will go for
well,
the competition than you
P,
think.
PBA. But the thing is, the PBA people bowl
So we're not
PBA
talking about
for
PBA. We're talking about just the regular tournaments that at
right,
your local. Because when you talk about
right.
PBA, you're in a different aspect.
I'm just I'm just throwing it out there simple, you know.
I
But the
think the best
problem
thing
is
people do.
people look at ratio, but people look at ratios
But that's
and
what I'm saying.
say,
Get rid of all that shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Get rid of all of that.
I think I like the way Dougie does it. He keeps track of what people do in tournaments, right? So if you're a
now
180
Nick Reed put
180
somebody
bowler,
Nick
Hold on,
Reed
we
put
might
some.
can't hear you, EK.
Okay,
Hold on, Leonard. EK talking.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
so if you're a 180 bowler and you show up to a tournament and average 230, 240 for the day, I feel like that should get noted, right? So yeah, you might have got off that one day, but from here on out, you gotta basically you're gonna get re-rated. Like you're gonna have a tournament average, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
Um, and I think that'll kind of even the playing field because it's too many people that average manage or whatever they call it,
Yeah, pin
and then
manage or
show
whatever.
up to tournaments and bowl 30 pins or 40 pins over their average and just run over the field. I feel
So do
like
you
if
think
that
you think
gets,
your average should be adjusted as you go on to the tournament?
I
Well,
feel like so like with Dougie, he has like I guess he has like a database that he keeps track of people, right? So like let's say you go to one of his tournaments and like I said, you average 40 pins over your average. He's gonna make a note of that. And then the
Dougie.
next
Right.
time you show up, you gonna get re-rated. Like
Now Dougie actually goes through the UBA database and he talks to other tournament directors. That's all he does.
Which is good,
Like,
which is because he does
which
he does his due diligence to make sure that nobody's coming in fucking up with
right. But
exactly.
remember how all that shit caused us think about me bowling that tournament that Dougie had. The one he had right before the draft, where he had the bowl your pair doubles and all that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie,
And
him and
that's
Dougie
where,
be having so much shit.
yeah, because you remember I told you that because I had a 228 all in all the triad tournaments. So they was like, well, you are the bowl 228. And Dougie re-rated me away from 213 to 219. I'm like, all right, whatever. I ain't gonna cause no stink about it. But I'm like, and I think that's also the problem because Dre's averages is mainly triad.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. Triad
Now,
is a lot. Yeah, Triad is. I don't even. Yeah, I don't.
but
Don't get me
now
started with that.
Nick Reed put something out there about 80 of 230s killing bowling. I'm gonna say this. I totally disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree on that because 230, 80 out of 230 is a little fair than 90 of 230 because we used to run tournaments 90 and 230, and guess who's killing it? All your handicap bowlers, all your sandbaggers. They go out there and they kill the 90 of 230. You do 80 of 230, 80 still kind of saves face a little bit, but then your scratch bowlers have a chance, and and you also got the times where your scratch bowlers are going to be the ones that's going to actually catch.
I
So I
don't know. I
mean,
feel like as a scratch bowler, you gotta average 260 to even be in contention. And that's really why I don't bowl tournaments for real. Because it's like who wants to go out the house and average
No, and I
250?
agree with that, EK.
Like
But how do we fix that? Like, what do we like? Do we just take
you,
take?
the system is broke. Like you can't really do nothing about it. It's not even the tournament director's fault. It's I guess USBC fault.
I mean, because I think we should get away from. First of all, I think we should get away from previous last year's average. That's number one. That's another thing too. Like, I am not the same bowler I am last year, and I don't expect people who are bowling in tournaments to be the same bowler they were last year.
I mean, you go on bowl. I'm a big bowl.com person. I'll go look up somebody's bowl.com, and a lot of people been sitting in the same place for 10 years.
Right.
5 to 10 years. It's like, dude, you ain't got no better. You ain't got. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, you
what are
also,
doing here?
some people is just like your regular recreational type bowler.
Yeah,
What
You
up,
got to think
Garland? We
about
got Garland on real quick. We talking about how can we fix tournaments. Well, the question on the floor was if you could change one thing about tournaments, what would it be? That's the question on the floor right now. So I said get rid of the money because too many people coming in there just to cash and not win. And if you ain't coming in the tournament to win, I don't know what you're coming in there for. Like but I can kind of understand what EK is saying. As a scratch bowler, you may do that because you got to average 260 just to win the tournament.
just to be in the top 5. Like,
Yeah, just pay out top 3.
people be asking me, "Oh, you want to bowl this?" I can't help you.
well, here's the thing, like, okay, so y'all see all this shit on the Southeast social experiment page, the shit that John Dixon got out. Y'all see that shit. And y'all see every time David Feaster go online and say, you need to go to a competitive pattern. You need to go to a competitive pattern. And y'all see how everybody, they quit to clown him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like
I mean, I get
Negro.
you mean like not necessarily a house, but just more of a challenge shot.
I, I think it's more, I would say that. But I know with playing all them, they want a sport shot. They
And
want to
I'm not
feel
mad at
like
it because it's different. Like if you
I ain't
doing
mad. I ain't
tournaments,
mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, Monty, we getting rid of the money. Only pay out top 3 because, like I said, we just trying to make it
But
competitive again.
see, the problem is like
But I get why y'all said
for
keep it.
example, if play was on this if play was on this shit right now, and I'm gonna tell you, and if you see every post, how many times y'all see, they need to ban this clown, blah 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 blah. Like, play my dude, you know what I'm saying? But as a tournament director, what do? You cater to the masses. You cater to the people that's going to be there for you. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean it's tough as a tournament director because I remember there was a guy he had a low average and he would bowl my tournaments, but he wouldn't really score nothing.
right?
Like I think he was like a 160 bowler, and I think his his highest score may have been like a 190, and he
Mm-hmm.
was making it to the cashers round, and he was winning, but the people who he was going against wasn't bowling nothing. They wasn't even bowling their average.
Right,
So they kept wanting me to re-rate him, and I'm like, how do I re-rate somebody who's bowling his average, but bowling against people who's not even bowling their average?
right.
Sometimes people look at handicapping and be defeated before they even roll a ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I know I'm giving up 60 pins before I even roll a ball, it's a mental thing.
What you think,
Like this, take the
Garland?
pins.
Let Garland get a
I'm
chance to
like
chime
this.
in. Hold
Okay,
on,
take
Leonard.
your pin. Oh,
Hold on
sorry.
one second. Let Garland get a chance to chime in.
But my thing though is that we got all these scratch bowlers that's in Georgia and surrounding areas, and They all want to get in handicap tournaments. So when a chance for a scratch tournament to even try to be mentioned about, you hear crickets.
That is true.
That's same in North Carolina and South Carolina though.
So you gotta think about it like this: the people that bring the money to the tournaments are the handicap bowlers,
Right.
right? So you
Yup.
have to be in the midst of handicap bowlers. Anywhere you go, the scratch side of the brackets and all that shit is gonna be zero. Everybody is in handicap, so that's where the money is. So if you start introducing, I'm gonna start running sports shot tournaments, or I'm gonna kill the money. Okay, you're gonna kill the money for the tournament in as a whole, because ain't nobody gonna show up. So it's like, that's why I said the system is broken. You can't really do nothing about it.
Right. You
The
really can't.
handicap bowlers bring the money.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it's like it is like the only sport that the broken system works.
Yeah, you get penalized for being better at
Okay.
bowling.
Vincent Maya, he says y'all say no one showed the sports shot and you wrong. Top dog bracket challenge. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna not top dog bracket challenge to all of them. The thing about top dog is you got your same 40, 50 people because top dog isn't really expensive. What is it, like $60?
65, if I'm mistaken.
All right,
The thing
so
about Top
65.
Dog, that's a
But guess
brand.
what? That's
That's 10
basically your
years in the
average
running.
price of any tournament today. It's about
Right.
65, 70. Okay, cool. 5 games, boom, that's it. Okay, cool. Bracket challenge. It's a traveling tournament, but look where they're traveling to. You talking about
Woodstock.
no. I'm talking about bracket challenge. There's a bracket challenge. It's they had
Yeah.
one at Spartanburg last week. So they got Spartanburg, they got Asheville, they got Tennessee.
Monty, we ain't gonna talk about the cash grab.
All those areas that's further west, that's and further south, or either further west. Like someone like me, I live in Wilmington. I'm not driving 4.5 hours down Spartanburg. Period. Now,
No, I get
Columbia.
that. Hold on one second, Leonard. Hold that thought,
All right.
Leonard. Clyde just jumped in. What up, Clyde? We talking about how we just throwing out ideas and just having a conversation of how we could fix tournaments.
Yeah, I was listening. I was listening.
Would you? The question on the floor was, what's one thing that you would change if you could
Well,
change the tournament?
I know for my tournaments, I changed the handicap, and I had to, and that stopped some of the belly aching.
What'd you change it to?
70% to 230,
Sheesh.
and that still give your scratch bowlers a chance, and your handicap bowlers still have to bowl. They just can't lay down.
Yeah, I was telling them about your boy who used to come to our tournaments and cash, and everybody wanted him re-rated, but they won't bowl
But
nothing against him.
that re-rate is a double-edged sword. The reason I say that, if you re-rate somebody, they might feel some type of way. But then if you don't re-rate somebody else gonna feel some type of way. So that re-rate is a lose-lose situation. Now I can see if they come and bowl like the dude that used to come to our tournament. You know, he never bowled 2 tournaments in a row. He always bowl one, win some money, then wait a while, then come back. Now, if you got a man that's constantly coming to your tournament and cashing and shooting his wad with a big handicap, yes, that's reason to re-rate him.
Unless you're doing the cash grab, Monty.
Monty ain't doing no cash grab.
No, I'm talking
What
about
Monty
unless
gonna
you're
say about
bowling
the
in the
cash grab?
cash grab tournament. That's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
I said unless you bowling cash grab.
You talking about the cash grab tournament that I run with
Yeah.
Yes.
What about the cash grab?
First of all, his name is Sly. That should tell you one thing right there. No, I'm joking.
No, his name
I'm
is
joking.
Sylvester. They
Nah.
call him Sly.
The
That's
cash
even
grab, they
worse.
told me they don't re-rate it, the cash grab.
No, we don't. We do not. Because, like I said, that's just what I said. We got people that's going to belly. If you re-rate somebody, they're going to bellyache. If you
It's
don't
kind
re-rate
it's kind of
somebody,
like this.
somebody
They
else
can
going to
re-rate themselves anyway by their bowling
They don't do
So,
that.
so
because
I don't.
the
I,
cash grab though. Because the cash grab, you gain pins if you don't cash.
yeah, you do. You do.
It
You
ain't,
get.
hold up. First of all, let's not act like you gain like 5 pins if you don't. You gaining a pin.
Yeah, you gain a pin. Yeah, yeah. You can't gain. You can't gain 5 pins. No, that defeat the purpose.
But
The
you,
purpose of the cash grab is to make you come and bowl.
but that's not what's going on there. Well, yeah, I mean, no. I'll take
Yes,
that
it
back.
is.
I'll take that back. My fault. You got a bowl at the cash grab.
You got the bowl at the cash grab.
Nigga, I bowled a 762 there and thought I did something and was sadly mistaken.
And see, the money now, the tournaments that have handicap with scratch options, everybody know all the money, the majority of the money is going to be on the handicap side.
Right.
That's why the cash grab is $45. $45, $80 if you do both sides. The reason it's like that because we want you to get on both sides.
What's the ratio be when you do on the cash grab?
It's one in
Ratio to scratch.
5, 1 in 6, something like that.
No. I mean, not your pay ratio. What's the
You talking about the
ratio?
handicap?
No, what's the ratio from scratch that people that actually get in the scratch
With scratch options.
and total
We,
interest?
we have sometimes we have it don't be 50-50, it be like 60-40.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
Yeah. And then it depends on what house we at. Because when we be at Anchor, we have more bowlers come out to Anchor.
Anchor is
Then
Triad Junior.
huh?
And you got the strike at Anchor.
I said Anchor
Yeah.
is Triad Junior.
Yeah, you got hold on a second.
Anchor is just as bad as Triad.
So my
And when
question
I
is
say
this.
bad, I mean good.
So my question is this, Trill. As far as a scratch tournament goes, what do you classify? What will be the minimum average for a scratch?
I don't even think it needs to be a minimum average. I think you gotta have heart. Like,
You average 210 or up, you don't need no pins.
yeah, that's a good point. Oh, if you say that, I can agree with that. Yeah,
You
if you're
average
consistent
210
210, yeah.
You dangerous. So you don't need no pins.
Yeah, you'll
I like
strike
the
away from
cap.
240.
I like the cap. Like giving men some people do 30 pins
Yeah.
and females 40. I feel like it should be a little bit lower, but I like that it's a cap on some people tournaments.
That'll be my number 2 thing. If there's a cap, I think the cap should be lower.
I think cap tournaments can be good, can be bad. You know, like me personally, I don't have no issues with it. You know, I mean, I don't
But I
really have
agree. You
issues.
should
I
only have a
really don't.
two frame lead is big enough. 20 pins.
Right.
Well, you can't
But the
say
problem
that
is,
because
here's the thing, and I'll say it like this. So I'm gonna take someone like Jason Hill for a second, all right? Because I bang my head with Jason Hill on a lot of shit, but sometimes, like most of y'all, when y'all see Jason Hill talking to Southeast Page, most of y'all, the first thing y'all be thinking is he a straight asshole. Now, you have a conversation with Jason Hill off the lanes, he's gonna tell you straight up. That's just how he acts sometimes on Southeast Page. But some
I mean,
people
what
like to
the fuck
get
this got to do with anything? Get to the point quick.
All right.
I already know
So
I don't like where this is going.
no, and the thing is, because we talk about a lot of tournaments, and he goes back and forth with Mal, Dre, me, Draper about handicap because he feels that nobody below 175 should be bowling tournaments.
No one below 175.
Yep.
That's crazy.
No, I mean it.
That's how you gonna tell somebody because their average is low they can't bowl tournament. That's their
Right.
money they spending.
That
If they
and
want
that's
to spend
and
their
that's
money,
what we try to tell. That's what we try to tell them. I'm like,
but
you
you got to
can't
think
tell
who you talking
nobody,
about.
but you can't tell nobody how they can spend their coins.
You got to think about who you talking to. You know, I've been in the UBA for 5-6 years. And you know he's always been an ass. He is gonna be an ass. So you can't take shit he say to listen, I just went to y'all might not know. You know Montreal. I just went up to Jersey. I went up to Delaware. I was up north this week. Only thing they was talking about the UBA down south, they said they're not gonna bowl triad. If they having something at Triad, they're not gonna come. The Triad caters to certain people at Triad. I said, okay,
They
cool.
have tour stops on Saturdays when you went up there up north.
They had a tour stop on Saturday.
I thought they only do
And
tour stops on Sunday.
not just
That's down
Saturday.
south.
They had a tour stop on the.
Trail, don't get
They had
started.
tour
Don't
stop
get started.
Saturday night.
Don't get started.
This one.
Man, they have UBA tour stops on Saturdays in the daggone DMV. So
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. But you talking about what Jason say, man? F Jason.
We're not getting into that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no,
but yeah, that is
we're
kinda crazy
talking.
to
Well,
say.
we're talking about like,
But you can't
well, we're
tell.
talking about tournaments where that's part of the reason why we are all smart. You know, Garland, all of us, we are all above 200. We all 205, 210. Okay. Now, reason why they jacking this handicap because here's the thing: they don't want handicap bowlers bowling tour stops. They don't want that. This
But
is
okay. So they don't want handicap bowlers bowling tour stops. But how are you going to take a league average
Oh my
and
gosh,
and put it on somebody when we're in a traveling organization? We travel from alley to alley every freaking month. How you gonna post at my favorite house and say that's gonna be my book average and I'm stuck with that for the rest of the damn season? Fuck out of here.
But that's what I think too with the UBA. I mean, not UBA, even with the in-season tournaments, we shouldn't be using last year's average. You should be using your current average because that's who you are now.
Bro, if I get 9 games in the UBA, dog, I got my average set for UBA.
No,
If
I
I
agree
want to
with you
stand back
there.
and fuck my team, then my team should be mad at me because I'm sandbagging and fucking my team. Like, bro,
Facts.
you gonna stick me at Forest Park, average 232 at Forest Park. They gonna say, oh, Garland, you stuck at 232 for the rest of the season. The fuck out of here, bro.
hey, your teammate called me he tried to call me a low key sandbag without saying it.
Oh,
And
you
he-
are.
and he
You
bowled
are.
me last year.
You
Hey,
are.
Garland, he bowled me last year.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. You a sandbagger. You know it. You know it.
Hey, he got
You
hey,
know
he got a crew, he got a whole crew on him. I ain't gonna call him out. But there's a whole crew of them.
Hold up.
Hey, you know all sandbaggers travel in groups. I just
Bring your
But nah,
stands to the
Garland,
beach.
I feel that once you establish a UBA average, that should be your average that you have after 9 games. I agree with that because that is kind of crazy. I got somebody who bowled a 230 in a summer league 2 years ago.
time out. Ho.
All right. We got the hardware. We understand about the hardware, man. Put the hardware up, bro. We get that.
Because he sandbagged to get to that hardware. He sandbagged to get to that hardware. Leonard know he is not no 210 bowler. He know that. He know that. He know that.
Hey
Now,
man,
don't have me
his
go
face
pull up
is
your
real
USB.
guilty.
He on pause mode with his face right now.
I know. He's stuck, 'cause he know. He
Breathe,
know.
Leonard. Breathe, boy. Breathe.
He know. Leonard
I'm
know.
good.
Leonard. For the sake of argument, what was your average last year?
189. What?
I mean, I'm sorry. 2 years ago.
I didn't have a book.
Why? So the last time you had a book before this 189, what did you have?
215. From back COVID year.
Were you hurt? Between
No.
215 and 190, were you hurt? Did you have surgery?
Did you have a car accident?
Did you bump your big toe on the bed?
No, I'm gonna tell you where I bowled at.
See what had happened was
No, it's not about knowing what happened. I bowled at Planet Fun. So
You
some
was
when
having
some of y'all
fun. Oh, you was having fun.
for real.
He
Yeah,
was
I
having
wasn't.
fun. He was like,
So,
hey guys,
I
watch
bowled-
this.
No, he
Between
did.
the
I bowled
Yes, he did.
I bought a short season league last year because I
Say,
knew
watch
I needed
this, y'all,
games.
behind the back.
I bought a short season league, and then the first 3 out of 5
He
weeks,
bought an 18
the
game
oil machine broke.
He said a short season league. Hey Clyde, that 21
21 games
games.
are done.
We gonna meet 7 times.
21 games. I'm out.
We gonna meet 7 times.
Hey,
We gonna call it tour stops.
hey,
Yeah.
first night league, oil machine broke. I shot 490.
And you kept coming back.
Yup,
On the first night, you kept coming back.
yup.
Oh,
Hey, Planet Fun's been gone down since Randy Peterson left that joint.
You was
And
having
Randy
fun.
Pe-
Just go ahead
and Randy
say
Peterson-
Rachel,
and Randy
Rachel,
Peterson
y'all
left.
was lowballing. Y'all
Hold
was
on.
playing lowball.
No,
y'all was playing low ball.
They was playing lowball.
That motherfucker was at league with cosmic lights on, huh?
hey,
Oh man, y'all got to
there's only been 1 230 average in that building since 2017.
Hey, they play with the 1 and 5 missing.
Quarter pin's gone. No 7, no 10.
Right.
Now we playing. What's that lane game? You play on the side, the bowling.
Oh, lane talk.
They play low ball.
Yeah,
But yeah. So this last UBA stop, we had was an interesting stop. Roswell. Them lanes was brutal. And then y'all had y'all's. Where was y'all at?
we was at Augusta.
Oh, hold on. Rewind. Let's talk about
Hey,
Augusta real quick.
ho.
While we got
Ho,
Garland on
ho,
here, let's
ho.
talk about Augusta real quick.
Ho.
Fuck them.
Stop.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck
Back
them.
up.
It's not 12 yet.
You know.
Oh, that's the one where we had to be
You know-
PG-13, ain't it?
You know.
Yeah.
I look up stats, right? Somebody had a 217 after 9 games, and they quit the goddamn league.
Man, put you up in bowl.com.
Hold on, who?
217 and quit the league.
Who was that?
That hour right there.
Man. So yeah, Augusta, they come to us. Was like, hey guys, if you cuss, you're out of here. We're gonna shut this whole thing down.
No,
No
don't say you cuss.
F-bombs.
No, let's get it correct.
Hold on.
You can cuss, but you can't say fuck. You can
Yup.
say any word, you can say any word in the dictionary. Bitch, shit, all that. But you can't say fuck.
Yep, that's Ed. That's
This is
Ed all
UVA.
day.
So, okay, fine.
That's
That's cool.
hilarious.
So now I did my Pete Weber. Suck it. The lady behind the bar says to me, "Excuse me, sir. Did you just say fuck? Ma'am, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm about to be 50 years old. I know what the fuck I know what to say. Everybody on the lanes heard what I said. Suck. F-U-C-K. If you want me to say fuck, I can say fuck real good for you. Then they go to my team owner and tell her, oh, a couple people heard Garner say fuck. Point them out to me, please. I'm gonna give you definition between fuck and suck. Believe me, I can F and S. Don't I'm saying, baby. Not even close.
I heard when y'all had y'all tour stop in Augusta, y'all had loudspeaker, bullhorn, cowbells.
Oh, yeah, we
Anything
do
that
that.
That's every
anything
tour
that
stop.
wasn't locked down, y'all had and was making noise, all kind of noise.
yeah.
Bruh, that's every tour stop.
That's every
Just
tour
Augusta.
stop now. I tour
Yeah,
stop
now,
live.
bruh, I'm getting 2 speakers. Now the motherfuckers piss me off. I'm getting 2 speakers now. Watch this shit
The
now.
only tour stop really wasn't live. I don't know. Roswell had a weird feel to it.
Roswell was ugly. It was like creepy.
Hey, y'all better cancel y'all stop at Austell. They showing out up there, bro. Austell in the news.
What?
Yeah, Austell was in the news. Six Flags in Austell.
Oh
Georgia.
yeah, I
Oh,
saw
you
that.
They was,
talking
That was
they was
crazy.
all on the national news. Where are the parents? All
That
the
was
kids
crazy.
running themselves around here.
Yo, how
Hey,
you
baby
get kicked
kid.
out of Six Flags?
I don't,
and then
brother.
You get kicked out of Six Flags for fighting, and then you get so mad that you shoot at the cops. That's crazy.
Bruh.
This world that we live, man.
Hey, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till November. Y'all might as well say goodbye to the United States and hello Russia #2. Because that man that told y'all 7 years ago. That
Bruh.
man told y'all 7 years ago
Hey,
he was
I'll
going to be
subject
the
real- I'll subject
last
real quick.
president of the United States. Why? Because he finna sell us out to Russia.
Bruh, listen to me. The main 2 candidates are over fucking 70 years old. What?
Do you want? Hey, I'll tell you what somebody told me in New Jersey. He said, "Do you want 3-day-old milk or do you want 3-week-old milk? Which
hey,
one do you
getting back
want?"
to bowling and off these politics before somebody say something stupid. I don't know what you got going on, Leonard. But Leonard was like getting yelled at by his 3rd grade teacher or some shit. I don't know.
He had McDonald's getting something to eat.
He put us on mute.
Nah, I muted Leonard. I don't know what he was doing. He looked like he was taking class photos today.
Hey, so-
And he's
So-
still talking.
Hey, so Roswell, right? We know how you know how we do. We parking lot pimp. You know what I'm saying? So how is it that they don't want us to drink in the parking lot because they're worried about somebody getting so drunk and leaving their establishment and getting to a car accident? But if we go into the building and get a motherfucking big ass tower, we're still fucking drinking. So how? What the?
I didn't even know that. I got the dang. All that happened.
Yes,
Listen,
yes.
I would never, ever bowl at Roswell again. I would never bowl at Roswell again. I would never go to Roswell again.
Hey,
I went to
I don't know.
Roswell
I don't know who
thinking I
chose
was gonna
that.
get me a before the tour stopped. I went down there that Saturday. Matter of fact, I stayed the weekend down there, thinking I'm going to get my hair cut or whatnot. Man, went into the barber shop, $85 when I woke up out the chair. I'm like, what the world?
Dang.
What did you do to me?
Oh,
$85.
you better have a
$85
Dominican tip drill in front of you or something. What the hell? $85.
$85, and all he did was lay me back, put a pillow under my foot, and get the hot rag, and I went to sleep. And when I woke up, my hair been cut, all this was shaved up, and he said, "Come on, follow me to the register, sir." Now, before
Hey,
I even sat down, I've been looking for a price list. I ain't seen no price list. I ain't seen no price list. But when I
Hey,
woke
he
up
got
at
a
that
different
chair
kind
and
of
went to the
trim.
register, I saw a price list. It was about that big.
Yo, he had a different type of trim. he
Nah,
he would
sorry
have
about-
fight me that day.
sorry about that. I had to wait till they changed shift at the gas station, and
Change shit.
I'm in the hood. Apparently,
They do that shit.
Hey, Leonard. Hey, Leonard.
Hey,
Leonard type to
Ho,
drive
ho,
around.
Ho! I'm reading the direct. Y'all can see this. I'm reading this directly so y'all know I ain't lying, right? Y'all see this, right?
Yeah.
Somebody told me to tell Leonard. He said, tell that MF to put my belt down. MF made it so only certain people can have it. Leonard, you know who said it?
I know.
said-
I got a text from that person too.
Okay. He
Somebody
said, put
said
his belt
Leonard
down.
driving
Don't show
around so
his belt
everybody
no
in his
more.
house fall asleep.
Hey, you know what though? Hey, if y'all not busy on Saturday, y'all can watch me on Caffeine TV.
So
Hey.
Leonard, how long you gonna keep that belt?
I haven't decided yet.
That's fucked up.
You want you want me to tell you the truth? You want me to answer that for you?
Yeah.
Sure,
You know I
Clyde.
got a crystal ball. You know I got a crystal ball.
I know you
Okay,
paid
so what-
$85 for it.
So what Leonard did, right?
Mm.
So what Leonard did, you know, he was supposed to defend that belt this month in March. But
No, I don't.
let me do this. You just hold back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was
All right.
supposed to bowl his own teammate. But Leonard was so scared to bowl him, he pushed him to the back burner. They ain't gonna bowl him in April and say, yeah, let's do the champion versus champion match, and that'd be my belt match for the month. If I'm lying, see that?
Clyde, you are
I gotta
really,
lie.
really far from the
Y'all
truth.
see what it say? Y'all, can you read it?
Clyde,
Can you read it?
Clyde,
What
let me
the
ask you
hell?
something.
It say April that
How
month.
how
losing
how
that
am
belt.
I going to push my belt match to April? I'm not the only belt in the Southeast.
You scared? You scared of that man? Hey, I tell you what. I want you to do this. I want you to go to Walmart
Oh.
and go to aisle F4 and buy
Man,
some.
Walmart closed now.
And I
You know,
want you to
Walmart don't stay
polish
open
that
24 hours no more.
motherfucker
This ain't
real
COVID.
good. I want you to polish that belt up real good and kiss that goodbye because you losing it in April. I bet you $500 right now you losing to JR
Ooh.
on the straight match. Not
Ooh.
with you, not with him laying down, but with a straight head-on match, you versus JR. I take JR any day of the week.
Ooh.
Mm.
Clyde,
$500.
why you trying to emphasize a teammate battle, man? Come on, man.
Because it ain't a teammate. JR was on my team first.
Okay,
And you bought him.
but you know
From
what
me.
though?
You bought him from
This is
me,
the
and you
same.
didn't offer me nothing in the deal.
Hold on. This was
You
the
could have
same
offered me a
shit that I
six-pack of
had to
Pepsi.
deal with my first year when I bowled Jack Ness. Everybody was thinking Jack Ness was going to beat me, and I ended up beating Jack.
Jack laid down.
Jack ain't laid down.
Jack laid down. Jack told you. Jack said he had a hurt back and he had bumped his foot on the end of the bed. Jack laid down.
But stop.
Jack laid
So
down.
so
Why
so
why
Leonard,
you trying to tell all these people that I was scared to bowl JR in the month of March so I could bowl this North-South match?
Okay,
I
let me ask you a
control
question.
that shit.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
All right,
Let me ask you a question. And I want an honest answer.
all right.
If you and JR with the bowl, the best out of three, who will win the most?
Me?
Mm. Mm.
Let me make a call real quick.
Mm.
Hey, hold on, real
Clyde,
quick. Hold
I
on,
don't
hold on,
care
hold on,
who it is.
hold on,
Hey,
hold on. Forget all that.
Clyde,
Hold on,
I don't care who it is.
Leonard,
I like me.
Leonard, are
I'm
you accepting the challenge? He said $500.
He ain't no bowl him straight up. He ain't gonna bowl him straight up. Hey, JR. Hey,
Oh man, he
on,
called him.
on a match.
Woo!
On a match
Woo!
between you and Leonard. Best 2
He
out of 3.
called him.
Who will win?
So best 2 out of 3 games.
Yeah. No, 2 out of 3 series.
Whatever.
He said
So,
best 2 out of
what
3
house
games.
we
Oh,
going
he's
to get
slow. Oh,
first
Leonard,
one?
you won.
Huh?
Never mind.
bet amazing.
It don't matter what house.
Man said,
What it is,
best 2 out of
Leonard pick a house, you pick a house, and then y'all both at a neutral house. Who will win?
Coming down to the neutral house.
What?
I said it would come down to the neutral house. It'd probably be about 50-50 depending on the neutral house.
But who will win? You and Leonard.
I said it would come down to the neutral house. It'd probably be about 50-50 depending on the neutral house.
But who will win? You and Leonard.
Who will win? You and Leonard. Who will win? You and Leonard.
He sounds scared. He
Yeah,
taking
he
too
just
long.
he said, yeah.
Ain't no
He
pause.
taking too
The
long.
fuck you mean? Ain't no pause. I'm gonna win.
Exactly.
Right.
The fuck?
Ain't no
Hey,
pause.
hey, everybody want to hear you say it. Say
I
it.
mean, I'm gonna wind up beating Leonard. Like, we're going there. Okay, check it out. So he sent me the address.
Can't put the middle people.
He trying to be politically correct and shit.
Right.
Dude.
Okay, so I ain't bowled there in 20 years. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna beat Leonard in 7. I've already said it. I don't expect to beat him in like quick, but I expect it to go 7.
Man, fuck
Man,
that.
you
I'm
get on
bowling.
that island, your ass.
Yeah.
I'm
dead.
smacking your ass. That's it. Ain't no questions asked,
Right.
bro. I'm smacking your ass.
Hey, you
Hey,
heard that?
we got another tournament director on.
I mean,
And
All right, well, let me go.
we was before it kind of got weird. We was talking about how we gonna fix tournaments. We got Ed on a Fat Tuesdays and about to be Fat Mondays too. We got
Oh,
Fat
very
70
fat. Very fat.
one half of Pro Fat. We got the
Yes,
big
sir.
tournament coming up. But yeah, we was having a discussion. We was kind of sliding into the UBA, but we was talking about fixing how we could fix tournaments. Of course, half the people said, have more scratch tournaments, but scratch bowlers won't show up. But I think, like I said, I think it's one of those things where you actually have to. It's going to have to get empty before it starts filling back up.
They had a
It's one
scratch
of-
bowling tournament in Columbia last Sunday.
Shit.
Did you go?
No, I was in Jersey.
Oh, how many
That's
people
what
they
I
had?
heard.
So
What I heard.
so how you fix that? It's one word. How you fix that? One word. The one word is guaranteed.
Hey,
Guaranteed. That's just one word. Guaranteed. When you put guaranteed, when it's guaranteed that the money is there, the prize money is there, people will show up.
well, no, not necessarily show up, but make it more even. As far as the
Exactly.
scratch handicap side.
Exactly. I mean, you can say, hey, you can. I mean, a lot of ideas have been going through my head. Of course, Marshall, you and I have been working on some things. I will say this summer, there is a tour coming, and this tour is going to be pretty nice, where it's going to be a scratch side and a handicap side. So those who want to be on the scratch side, come on the scratch side. Those who want to be on the handicap side, come on the handicap side.
And what's the
But the
handicap
money
gonna be?
for the handicap, 9% 220 handicap. And then for the scratch, you just scratch. You can enter the scratch side or you can enter the handicap side. You gotta choose one. Can't be both.
Dougie got jokes.
So
Dougie got jokes.
Hey, Dougie, if you gutter out the gate Friday, I'm gonna smack you in the back of the head.
Hey, you still got to take that bet. So unless you accepting that bet,
Hold up. I said bet amazing.
oh, bro.
Damn.
He ain't
you
taking
said
that bet.
bet good,
He
Leonard.
ain't take
I mean,
that bet.
Clyde.
That bet gone. That bet gone. Because what he gonna do is offer. I know what he gonna do. He gonna try to pay JR off. Just he don't hit somebody. I know Leonard. Listen, I done been around Leonard 5-6 years. I know Leonard. I know what
Bet
he gonna,
amazing.
I know what he gonna do.
Bet amazing.
But Leonard said he haven't decided when he gonna give the bet up yet. So next month, he said he gonna win.
Hey,
I mean,
he might wake up out the side of the bed and say, "Okay, I don't want to be champion no more."
oh shit!
See. Hey. It's a bunch of ways we can go with that. Say he come to the alley ready to go and he lose. What can be the excuse? I already
I
told
feel like
him
bowling.
whenever I want to give it up, I don't give it up. I feel like giving it up to my teammate.
Clyde, here's the thing, Clyde. Here's the thing,
There's
Clyde.
ways we can go with that.
Do you know how much money I'm bowling for this weekend?
I ain't talking about this weekend.
Right.
That's this weekend.
Listen. I don't give a fuck. No. I'm just saying.
Hey, last thought, Leonard, before we move on from this subject, because y'all ass betting.
No, I'm Montreal. Let me say this: the cruiserweight series, every title match I win is $250. Now, because I'm in the Mega Bowl match, I already got 250, regardless if I win or lose right
So
now.
he's saying he got the money to bet, Clyde. Is that
And hold up, and I win, I get an additional 500 on top of that 250 for March. So $750 for March.
Okay,
I
well,
run another 250 all the way up to August. August is basically $1,000 because it's gonna be more money for Battle Bowl.
so
Hold
you gonna
on, let me
run.
go
So
get my
basically, what you're saying,
violin.
he
hold
gonna
on,
I'll
run.
play
hold
some
on, hold on, hold
background
on.
music.
He gonna run from
Right.
this month
Yeah.
all the way to August. Is that what you gonna make that run?
Yep, and give it up in August.
Hell no,
This man, hey, Garland, he trying to get a security deposit.
bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Hey,
This is like he was like, I
Pretty
gotta
hey,
do it in
much.
August.
hey! I gotta make sure I gotta keep the IHOP and shit. I got all that good food where I'm at now. The brunch time be high. That's $18.
Man, everything high nowadays.
18 for some specialty food.
But
Or I might
Ed,
get
going
some
back,
more,
let's
or
let's
get some
let's get back on
oxtails.
subject.
All right, let's
We
get let's
need
get
to
back on
talk
topic.
Hey,
about
hey,
these tournaments.
hey, somebody
Um,
call you a fake ass 215 and under.
Oh shit.
Man,
It
they
don't
killing you
matter.
in this chat, bro. They
so
killing.
we got
Well,
Oh
a couple of
gosh.
tournament directors on here. Let me ask this:
Okay.
why is it important for bowlers to register for the tournaments before they get there?
Ooh, Jesus.
Ooh, ooh.
When you pre-register for a tournament, it makes everything run smoothly, and the check-in time can go by quickly, and
yep.
the process can go quickly. When you
You,
when you don't when you don't pre-register, basically TDs use the pre-register as a gauge to see about how many people they're going to need, because you have these houses. They say yes, you can get the whole house, but then they'll come and ask you how many lanes you're going to need, because they worrying about their money too.
Yep.
So that's why TDs always be pushing pre-register, pre-register, pre-register. But the only way you can stop that, if you stop taking walk-ins.
Hmm.
And that
Hmm.
walk-in trail, that walk-in, and Ed, you can
Or
testify.
or
Our first
charge
Man,
tournament, we
or
had Conyers.
or
Holy
charge
shit.
extra at the walk-in rate. Charge an extra walk-in rate.
hey,
we
We
didn't
had
I didn't I
88.
didn't I
We
didn't I
had
put that on
88
it? I put that on the
walk-ins.
flyer. Didn't I say that?
What?
So I put it on it. So on my flyer, I put it on there. Pretty much, I said, if you do not pretty much if ask you to pre-register, but only when you walk in, if only if it's available slot. Other than that, though, it ain't available slot. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you're not
Oh,
bowling. And then for
so
Well, I
people,
agree. I didn't
and
think about
then
that. I didn't
and
think
then
about
for
that
the
before. We should
and then
have.
the other thing here, what I added to it is if you walk in there and you don't have a book average, you're scratch, and you're paying extra to get into the tournament.
You
oh,
don't
say
have
that
a book.
again, Ed. Oh, say that again.
So if you walk in and you don't have a book average, you're scratch. Plus, you're paying extra to be in the tournament.
Why are they paying the extra? For wasting your time of looking them up and they know they had one?
Correct. Correct.
I feel you.
That's the only thing.
Nah,
Only thing I don't get back is time. You don't
I
get
didn't.
that
I
back.
feel you. I feel
I
you.
didn't think
Time and
about that
money.
before, but that I like that to make them pay extra for walk-ins for not registering. Especially if you're telling them to register and not even requiring a deposit.
That's the thing right there.
That's
Yes.
crazy to me. How you don't register and then not even paying a deposit? Like that is crazy.
Right. That right there.
There
Yeah.
ain't no such thing.
I
Yeah, I've
think
been hearing some stuff about the Rodman this year.
I think and that's a good thing. Like even like with
Let
my
y'all go to bed.
$65 tournaments, I charge $20. Like charge $20. Like Venmo me or PayPal $20. It's something. I know you there, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
I even
But a lot of
and
people, when they pay, they're not going to waste no money. They'll show up. if you make them pay something.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a
It could be
fact.
Well,
$10. They'll show up for $10. Shoot, they don't pay you that $10. They'll show up. Hell can freeze over. They gonna show up because they don't pay you that $10.
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of people that go into the fact where this is where I think it's real shitty to an extent. Where, okay, let's do a $20, a $25 non-refundable deposit. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Now, if you wait to the last week, you know, you have to do X amount of time and to get a refund. If you wait to the last week with me, I'm already giving you a chance to get your money back. But you wait like week of, you want your money back.
Okay, I see what
Nah,
you're
homie,
saying.
it's
Yeah,
lost.
I was wondering where you was going with that. I see what you're saying. So you're saying
Yeah.
you're saying if
Up to a certain date.
if the tournament is April 15th and it's what we in March 5th, if
Yeah.
you don't register by or ask for a refund by April 10th, 5 days before the tournament, then it's non-refundable.
Right. Pretty much. Yeah.
I say a
Now
week.
that-
I say a week before.
No, that makes sense because UBA.
No, very much. UBA. Yeah. I'm gonna say UBA copy that big time. You know, because everything goes into the prize fund. That money goes to the prize fund.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing about UBA.
I think you got to have a week. You got to request a refund within a week.
You got to like last week was like March 1st for Mega Bowl. But guess what? Here's the thing. There's times like at events like your Battle Bowl and your Mega Bowl where motherfuckers ain't showing up because they probably too damn hungover and they don't want to bowl at 9 in the morning. So
Right.
that means that $225 is already gone.
Say bye-bye. It's gone.
Right.
And then guess what? Now you could take a walk-in team that they got to pay $270. Walk in.
We not here to babysit you. You know you got to bowl that early squad. Don't go out there and get hungover.
But not only that, too, I think
Well, I mean,
also they don't realize how much work goes into this. Like
Right.
me and Ed's tournament is May 18th,
yeah.
and we're what is this, March 6th, and we've been
Yeah.
working on it ever since. And it sometimes I be thinking it's crazy. Now sometimes I understand it, but sometimes I be thinking it's crazy for y'all that don't understand it. I be hearing, oh, they're just trying to pocket money, or they're just trying to do this. Or I be like, yo, you don't understand the time that we will never get back away from family, away from friends. It's a lot of work.
Well, here's the thing. You know, if folks want to throw out that talking about that they just want to make money, here's a fun fact about Montreal and myself with Pro Fat Bowling. That tournament, that's our money that we're putting up for prize because that's how much we care about the community. That's our money. That's not nobody else's money. That's not the money that we're collecting. That is our money that we work for, we earn, but we believe that the community needs to go on and for it to keep uprising both and not let it be a died out sport.
And
That's
Ed,
our
to your
money.
point too, my bad. Let me cut you off real quick when you just said, and that's a lot of times too. People don't realize when I be arguing with you numbnuts, so much is because y'all don't realize this is my money, our money that we're actually putting in, and there's no other tournament director that I've seen that is doing that. Clyde knows. Clyde was
We're
doing
putting up $3,500 for this
Right.
tournament.
And Clyde knows I've talked about that for a while doing this, so this wasn't just something that we just, flam bam. But
Right, and
it's our own money that is not guaranteed to come back.
Right.
If
The two people show up,
A lot of
it's
times
two
y'all
people.
be seeing me arguing, they be like, "Why is he arguing?" That's just the passion because y'all don't understand. Like that money had to come from somewhere.
Right.
We know we know that this is what y'all want. Y'all don't want to really come to a tournament saying, "Oh,
Where you going?
you know, it's got to be
Well, why
80
you putting
people in
shoes
here
on?
to just to you know to make this prize fund happen." You know, we see a lot of it, $1,200 with 80 entries. I was like, God damn, you got to have 80 people in here just to make what you know. So I understand it, you know. So now that's why we did this for the community. Like it's strictly just for trying to build that competition, trying to build the community because we want more tournaments. Because I feel like, and me and EK, you know, had this conversation before. That I feel like tournaments make you better because you get tired of losing your damn money.
Yeah. Some people there just to donate.
Mhm.
So that's just the thing. Like but there's a little bowling center up in Toccoa, Georgia. 16 lanes.
Yeah, one of the guys on
Six
my team, he runs it. Gary English.
English, yes, Mr. English, yes, good guy. I like him. Great guy. We've talked about some things. But he's a good person, good person. But he's got that little bowling center. It's some things that's going. It's moving in a great direction. It's only 16
Oh
lanes
yeah.
there, and it's the most minimal of a building there can be. So make sure if you come there in the wintertime, bring a jacket. You come there in the summertime, make sure you got short sleeves and shorts because it's
I
hot.
thought no, he put an AC system in there. That's
Yeah,
why.
he
That's
got.
why they had
Yeah,
the
he got.
break.
He's in there, but he ain't running it. Like he ain't running it yet. But trust me, he done ran that heat in there because the winter time it was cold up in there, bro. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, last time I went there was in the winter time. It was blazing in there. But
yeah. He didn't. He didn't.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just know you need to tell him, Leonard, to stop adding up the scores with a chisel and stone because he God damn, he take forever after you finish.
God
yeah,
bless.
he does. Yeah, he
What
does. Yeah,
y'all,
he
what
does.
y'all Negroes, where y'all Negroes at? Damn Flint, y'all damn bedrock. Y'all waiting for
I don't know
Barney
what the hell he be back there doing.
Barney and Betty Rubble.
Like waiting for like 30, 35, 40 minutes,
Nigga,
man. It was crazy.
nigga,
Wait,
you know something
it's
wrong
got to wait.
when
It's got to
Hey,
wait.
oh, I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
you know something wrong when they take the when they take the when they take longer to add up the scores than the tournament took. That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
means there's some home cooking going on.
Hey,
It does. But he's gotten
That
better with
means
it.
there's
Though,
some home cooking going on.
I can't
he's
say
gotten
that because
better with it.
last time I was there, I took first in singles.
Hey,
I went up there to I went up there for it was a handicap tournament, but his handicap tournaments are pretty much catered to handicap, like realistically.
Yeah,
So let me ask y'all.
and it's on the sports shot.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah, it
For y'all
is. It is.
TVs,
Well,
for
no,
y'all
actually,
go ahead.
TVs,
Hold up,
what?
Garland
How
got a
long does it
question real
take
quick.
to actually post scores after a tournament?
how long does it take after
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Let me be honest with you. Hold on, I'm gonna let you answer.
Okay.
Ed. Let me be honest with you, Garland. The new system that we used at our last tournament is probably the most up-to-date thing that happened in this bowling culture since the 1960s, since fucking prohibition. These fucking computer systems, these T-Brax, is the oldest Microsoft Windows floppy disk shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like
It's old
like
green screen. The old
like
green screen.
Hold up, you
it
use T-Brack.
Garland, if I show you these
No, we don't.
programs, it is like fucking Stone Age.
So
And
what are
it
you
comes
using
with
now?
and it comes with 0 directions. So I've ran plenty of tournaments in my fucking living room trying to figure out how the system works. The
What
systems
system
are
are you
terrible,
using?
dog.
What are you using now?
It
Okay. Well, what we're using? We used it last year. Met some guys up out in Vegas. Some a couple years ago. That developed a program. It's in a beta. It's in the beta right now, but it's still doing very well.
very well.
Um, where It's a whole digital system, so we're no paper at all. Everything's on your phone. You scan a QR code, it goes right to the site. It goes right to the tournament, and
That
it takes
sound
care of
like
everything.
tournamentbowl.com.
Tournament bowl.
Tournamentbowl.com is the same way.
It's Tournament Bowl is still an old.
No,
It's an old
Tournament Bowl
system.
is not old. Tournament
No,
Bowl
no, no,
ain't
no,
been
no,
on-
no, 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 no. I'm not saying it's old. What I'm saying its technology is old.
No,
Far
'cause
as-
it- okay, I use Tournament Bowl.
Mhm.
Once I put in the scores and hit send, you can go on your phone in 5 minutes and you'll have everything right there.
Oh no, 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 no.
No.
I'm agreeing with you, but
Oh.
Right.
the platform is
The platform?
still MySpace-ish.
So before you interrupted me, Clive, I'm gonna finish telling you about this system. This system has a side where it's a tournament director side and it's also a bowler side. A bowler can sign up and have his own. He or she can have their own profile, and they can sign. And on that particular platform, there are multiple tournaments going on, and that bowler can sit there and enter to any one of these tournaments or say that they're at that tournament. Once they have signed on to that, they're in that tournament, it takes care of everything from brackets to side pots that you can name of anything you name of it. And the thing is, when it comes to it, nobody has to wait no 5 minutes. It's real time.
So basically, there's no reason why a tournament director should take 10 days for you to get your printout, get your
Oh,
result.
now that is crazy.
Correct. With this system.
Now, it takes that long if it's a multiple squad, multiple weekends.
It don't take.
Then it takes
2 days.
It takes a while.
Clive, 2 days. 2 days, Clive, 2
It
days.
takes a while,
Friday
but
squad,
it
Saturday
shouldn't take
squad.
a month though.
No,
Hey,
Friday squad, Saturday squad.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
two
say
days.
the name of the tournament, but I'm finna go bowling in the tournament next week. At the conclusion, they start this tournament in February. It ends in June.
Mhm.
We don't get paid out till the end of July.
What is this? USBC? Is it USBC?
No, it's not a USB tournament. It just take them that long. And
Oh,
the bad
gosh.
thing about it, they update the standards. Like say we go bowl tomorrow, this weekend.
Mhm.
By Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, they'll have the standings. But after that last week, I don't Nicholas, shut up, Nicholas.
Hey, everybody's about to go there anyway, so you already go ahead and say it, but we all going to be out there.
TNBA. I already know how them folks operate.
Yeah,
Hey,
Look,
since you mentioned-
I was in Savannah, and how about brackets got shut down because the computer messed up, so there was no brackets for my squad.
what?
Yeah.
Nobody heard of backup?
Hey, I would have handwritten them motherfuckers. Say, look, you on page 2, you on page 3.
Each person that was running TNBA down there in Savannah for that particular one, everybody was at least over 55.
Bruh, TNBA got
I've
stolen
always said-
stuff, bro. You just don't, bro. Don't.
Hey,
Speaking
I
of
know,
TNBA,
I know.
hold up.
let me tell you, look, it was the same.
Somebody
people that
said
ran
something
Savannah
I
that
wanna-
ran Myrtle Beach.
Well, that's what happens when you mess around with the Negro League. So it is what it is.
You can't say
Hey,
that.
somebody just said
You can't say
something.
that. Can't say
I
that.
got a question on the floor. Hey, EK,
Yep.
how do we fix the USB-C?
You can't fix it. It ain't no way to fix it.
Do
You
you
have
think
well,
we need to get some? Do you think we need to get some younger blood in there?
Fixing the USB-C is like fixing Congress. Kick everybody out.
that's what you gotta do. That's the only thing that can happen.
Everybody got to have terms. You got to
Hey,
turn.
Yeah.
can I
Exactly.
invite somebody to this?
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Can I invite somebody to come in and talk about this?
yeah.
This
send
is
them
the
the
barbershop,
conversation.
Clyde. This is the barbershop.
It's a barbershop. Exactly.
This is the barbershop.
No, I want
baby.
to ask first because I didn't want to get kicked out.
But I kind of agree. I think
Yeah.
I think shit is done too lazy. I shared this with Ed, but I ain't gonna share all my ideas up here because I do plan on somebody, and I agree with her, Rhonda. She said that she feels like some of my views are wrong toward the USBC, and she suggests that I come and try to be a part of it so I can have a voice. And I took her up on that. I said if I'm gonna complain about something, at least think if somebody invites me to kind of help be that voice, I will. Y'all know me; I don't have no problem running my mouth.
But you got to go to the
Exactly.
head, bro. Like you got to go to the tippy top, not no low rate.
Hey, I gotta start somewhere.
Well, that's the local. No, that's the local.
Yeah,
I mean,
gotta start somewhere.
but on the real, I got those contacts of those ones that are out there in Texas. I got them too.
Well, my thing is with the USBC, I think they always want to add, oh, our tournaments don't do this, our tournaments don't do that. But a lot of people don't hear about them. I think they need to do a better job advertising. I think they need to update their system to an online system, like everywhere else. I think bowling is one of these sports where these old folk, like me and Dana was trying to sign up for Turtles, and the lady was like, "Oh, I don't do Zelle or Cash App or none of that. Good old fashioned checks." And I'm like, "Lady, like, yo, come on, man. Like
nobody doesn't check. Nobody writes checks no more. Nobody writes checks.
Yeah, and that's what and it's sad that we have to.
They be writing them at lead.
Yeah,
yeah, they do.
But it still should be an updated system.
Like nobody cursive writes no more. They don't teach cursive writing in school no more.
Like you can't say like. I think bowling's not taken seriously because it's the simple fact that if you go on a PBA website right now, bro, they don't even have their system updated.
Yeah.
Like you can't even look up bowlers, you know what I'm saying? Like you go to any sport and look them up past stats, you know what I'm saying, of history of what's going on. Right. You go to PBA.com, you can't look up nothing.
But that's because people
they don't keep their website up to date.
EK, I know you could relate to this. Bowling is like the military. You niggas don't want to get rid of this old ass fucking system and act like it's law, it's God, it's been written on. Like, yo, let this shit go.
UBA.
And because, like, am I lying, EK? It's just like the military, right?
It is.
We still got these old ass white collar ways that is just like, yo, update yourself with the times. Because for number one, first of all, I ain't gonna call no name, but USBC, get off your ass. If you want more participants to come to your tournaments and stuff like that, my nigga, we need to see who y'all are. A lot of people don't even know who the president of the USBC in Georgia.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna be able to complain and stuff. They don't want to be known.
They don't want to know.
You gotta get off.
They want to keep collecting. They want to keep collecting that check.
But number one, what the USBC should do, if you win a city or state tournament, they should come to whatever league you in and present you with the award in front of everybody. Because what's that going to do is somebody who didn't do the tournament, we'd be like, well, damn, I know I could bowl better than him. I want my award presented.
You know what? But they know what? The awards look like something that corporate America would give to you for 33 years of service.
We had the girl. The girl win the USBC last year, and they did come to league night and presented her with her award. With what
award? No, I'm not talking about the. No, I'm talking about your local office. Yes, don't get me wrong. That's a big accomplishment. Shout out to Michelle. But that's a big accomplishment, and they should have. But if I win city tournament, like for example, when you win NBA MVP. David Stern, I'm sorry. What's the new?
Adam Silver. Yeah.
Adam Silver comes and present him with the award in his home stadium. When you win a ring, in every sport, the commissioner, the president, they come down and they present the award. That don't
except for bowling
anything, and that puts you out there that says, okay, I want to get presented an award. I'm gonna try to bowl that tournament next time. Now people are antennas is up at least, and then people can at least identify who's in charge of the USBC. Like they don't do anything. I'm sorry for like the winners of that city tournament. And another thing, stop paying out 154 people when you only got $250 to come to the tournament? Like nobody wants a fucking $12 check. Nobody
first
wants it.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I do. I
No,
want mine.
nobody
For
wants
first
that.
place, no, you don't.
All these
I
damn
know.
consolation
I
prizes.
Yeah,
know.
like no, like yo,
Anticipation. And you
yeah,
get
like
trying to
if you don't make your money back, that's what a cut should be.
that's how Price is Right used to be. When you consolation prize, we give you the Price is Right game,
Yeah, like yo,
the home entertainment game. You take
like I think they need to be more active in the leagues. Like yo, we need to start seeing these people like that. That is nothing but and I'm not saying in the whole state of Georgia. That's not what I'm saying. But yo, you should be presenting whoever wins your state tournament, Georgia State. Like yo, there should be something for that where everybody knows a picture on the wall or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they do out there in South Carolina, Clyde, but it's like, yo, I think there's ways that we can make the USBC better. I just think we need to get some younger blood in there because them baby boomers don't listen.
I feel like the leagues that the officers bowl in, they make announcements and stuff. Like out in Woodstock, they always announcing who won, who did what, but that's a different type of league. You in Woodstock, so
I mean, yeah, Woodstock is a whole other beast of its own. Like
exactly.
Woodstock, Canton. I mean, you got like 3 huge pro shops out there in that area. And I literally just came from a ball demo last week, and I've never seen 120 people come and buy bowling balls
Yep.
at one time.
Biggest ball demo I've
At
ever seen
one
in my
time,
life.
right? One time. I'm like 120 people bought. They buy
I
just
went to
one ball. They buy
Lilburn
like
and
2
it
or 3
was
balls.
empty.
Yeah,
Lilburn was empty. You go to Woodstock, they got
it's
half the bowling alley taken up
Hey,
yeah,
for a ball demo.
can I tell y'all
right.
It's
something?
crazy.
Last year, y'all want to know where y'all money going out in USBC? Last year, the USBC spent $7 million in phone charges alone.
Stop lying to people, man.
Phone charge,
Stop
long
lying to
Alone
distance,
for
long distance.
phones, they spent
He
$7
lying.
million.
He lying. It's
I
not
ain't,
If,
lying. Stop lying on them people.
I ain't lying. It's public knowledge. Google anything you want, and it's a public entity, so they got to display their financials.
they got to take care of that casino out there in Vegas.
Yeah.
No, that's the biggest thing is what gives USBC. I mean, USBC really when you break it down, it's the mob. You look at it, it's
He
mob. The whole
says,
thing is it's like mob mentality all day long.
and
Yeah,
shout
you
out to
know,
Charles
you
Walker
know,
because I did get a lot of information from him.
yeah.
Once I met him and knew who he was.
I mean,
So
I got a chance to meet the guy who actually made up the rules and talk to him, and he does a lot of the tournament for the youth too as well. So shout out to him too as well. He know who he is. But it's just the thing is that their home office is in Texas, but everything else is in Vegas or in Reno.
Hey,
That's what
Montreal,
we're
you
paying
been to
for.
the home office. What you think about the home office in Texas?
I'm right next door to Six Flags.
can I be real with you?
Can you be real? Be real.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Uh-huh.
I was today's years old when I found out that was the home office. I had no idea. I had a whole training session there.
Right.
Clyde went to Texas with me.
Uh-huh.
I paid a lot of money to do a whole day training class there.
More
I
than
was
Kegel?
just, huh?
No.
No, in Dallas.
No, I'm saying
It's
more
in
than
Dallas.
more
It's
than
It's
Dallas.
right outside of Dallas.
Yeah.
Right. It's in Arlington. It's in Arlington.
Yeah.
And I
It's
had,
right. It's
and I
right.
had
Right
no
next door to
idea that was the
Six
headquarters.
Flags.
No, I'm
It's
saying
right next door to Six
price wise. But the
Flags.
price wise, more than Kegel charges?
Listen. Trying to get in there, trying to get
I
to
had no
an active
idea that was the head. There was nothing in there that said this is the headquarters.
They
Like,
had
no one
signs.
did.
They had signs on the side of the building.
That side building. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's all they
It
said.
say headquarters on there?
No,
No,
it said
no.
USBC.
Yeah, it just
That's
said
it.
USBC. I had no idea
Yeah,
that was
That's
the
it.
headquarters.
it
You
didn't
just
say
told me.
headquarters. No,
No, nothing. No, it's very,
Man, they
yeah.
want y'all to know that's the headquarters. Y'all come and bomb them up
Yeah,
out there
but
and stole y'all money.
Because
so,
in the same area as the AT&T football
yeah,
stadium for the Cowboys, and then the old Texas Rangers stadium, and then the Texas Rangers stadium a little further out. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Garland
Six Flags
Exactly.
right
They
next
want
door.
to be hidden.
And Six
Garland
Flags right
asked.
next door.
Garland asked which one was cheaper, the USBC or Kegel. I
Kegel?
chose Kegel. I chose the USBC because it was like a whole day class that they did where we had classroom, then we went on the lanes, classroom, then went on the lanes. So it was like a whole clinic. That's the only reason why I chose that one over. I haven't been to the one in Florida yet. I do want to go there though, and I want to go to the one in Texas.
Kegel is the
We
real
battled
deal.
for a while trying to figure out which one we were gonna go to.
Kegel is the real deal, though. I went to Kegel. Kegel is the real deal. You will.
Hey,
It's
hold on. Don't they have a Kegel training center in Roswell?
stop it.
Douglasville.
That's
I mean, not
Douglasville.
Roswell. Yeah, no, Asdale.
Douglasville.
What the?
Hey,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
It's actually
Ed said Kegel is the real deal. I know 3 people that went to Kegel. 4, 5. Only 2 of them still bowling.
Yeah, Trey, yeah.
Trey and Furby, them the only 2 I know bowling. I remember
Yeah.
Tim went to Kegel.
I mean, Tyrone Stevens with the Tyrone Stevens with the
and I ain't seen him again.
I say Tyrone Stevens with the Kegel years ago.
Oh, ticket prices just went up.
you know it. It's the Hall of Famer.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah, it's but I mean the same. It was almost the same. It was I say who tried to mimic the facility is CTD. He mimic it a little bit, but it's not exact. Where Kegel actually, they make the lane condition, they make the shots, they have all the machines that has come out. They can tell you everything about all the machines. They can tell you everything about shots. Any question you want to ask, they'll give you the answer to it all day.
Man, shout out to CTD.
Yes.
Shout out. I had a
You talking about creating a difference?
Yeah,
it's creating the difference.
Ronald Hickman Sr. is the best. I've had
Junior.
Junior is
the CEO.
First of
Junior's CEO.
First of all,
remember we met both of them in
First of all, this was my story. You gonna tell me what I said. Like I said, I had several conversations with Ronald Hickman Sr. Like, this is my story. You're gonna change it to Junior. Hold on. You're gonna change my story. I was there. I was talking to Senior. I ain't never met a junior in my life.
Never met Junior?
I haven't met Ronald Hickman Jr.
Okay, you lied.
When
all
you was Douglasville?
Tampa bowling TNBA.
You're right. I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. You're right.
I ain't mean to call you out on your story, but you lied.
No. You were right. Hey, when you're right, you're right.
Hey, I didn't want to get barred. I didn't want to get barred and kick out the club.
Get your ass muted.
But Ronald Hickman Sr., man, he makes you so proud to be on staff with CTD. You be like, after having a conversation with Ronald Hickman Sr., you be like, man, just take all my money, man. What y'all need?
Well, it's genius. It's genius marketing what that man did. Everybody wants to be on some type of staff. But not everybody wants to be on the staff.
Yeah,
everybody wants to be on some type of staff.
I'm on staff.
I'm on staff too,
Right,
but
I mean, everybody, but there's a paid staff and then there's a free staff.
Mhm.
I'm on
But at
paid
first,
staff.
at first it was a paid staff. The free staff came a little later. But
But
I
hold
mean,
on,
that's marketing genius, though.
Mhm.
I'm not even talking about like I said, if you have a conversation with Ronald Hickman Sr. and best believe me, if you go and introduce yourself, he's going to he's going
Oh, he'll talk
to
to
have
you.
a conversation. He likes
He's
to
Yeah,
gonna
talk.
talk to you.
yeah.
He will
Well,
talk to you.
I
But
would say this.
is
Give you that strong
the
ass
one
handshake
thing.
too.
Hold on, let me just get this out. The one thing I will say is when you listen to him talk about his son, you can just see like a
Yeah,
proud father moment, and it's like a part of you just hope that you're making your father as proud as that man is of his son, and that's a beautiful thing to see. Where you see, and he tells you how the dream started, and you see it in
well,
you remember the process, and it just make you want to just be like, all right, here my money, CTD. What you got coming up next?
well,
Take it.
his son developed one of the most famous ball cores ever, and number
Yeah, he
one
used to work for
selling ball
Stone.
core,
Mhm.
a ball cores ever, which is the gas mask core. He designed that for Hammer. So that's the
Yeah.
number one selling core and number one selling ball ever that comes out.
Yep.
So I mean, genius, genius.
Yeah. He is the modern day Mo Pinnell right now.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And then won the lawsuit and took. Yeah, okay, that's a whole different story of his own. So yeah,
Yeah, I definitely agree. But yeah, so question was leagues. Um and these websites that we be using for them. The website is no, I agree. I'm not saying he was Mo, but I said just the modern day Mo Pinnell, not that he was.
right now, now he is
I
now.
agree with you.
Mo is Mo.
Nah, he just yeah. There's no. But back to these leagues and the USBC and TNBA. Now I see. I think another problem, and that we're about to see a change in the bowling, is that a lot of these companies didn't have competition. And I see what the PBA is doing right now. We're trying to get themselves implemented in the leagues, especially if your league is with Bolero. They're working on a partnership that's almost going to guarantee that you're going to be part of the PBA registration if you're bowling in a league in a Bolero or AMF league. And I think that's going to give major competition to the USBC. I think TNBA still has a slight chance if they could just get out their own way, boy. They can even,
Bro, it's not even get out their own way, bro. Just update everything.
yeah,
Everything updated. Even
yeah,
the
That's the
even the
thing.
laws
That's the thing.
update.
I mean, you got to have somebody to run the website. You got to pay somebody to run the website. That's the thing. You got to pay somebody to do it. You can't be going off of well. That's one thing about. I hate to say that's one thing about old schools is that
baby
they want you
boomers.
to help out for they want you to help out for free. It's like I gotta live. I mean, if you have a craft or something that you do, you gotta pay that person for that craft that they do. And when you want something for free, this is what you get.
What is this, velvet? What the
Right, right. I mean, that's what it is. Because the site is very basic. It's a very, 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 very basic site. You know, I think one of the yeah, see, there you go, Terica. That's right. It's a volunteer system. It is. It pretty much is. Yeah, that's what you get.
What are you
If
talking about?
if they actually pay somebody, like you said, what is Leap House?
Yeah, what he talking about League Pals. Terry and Ike was talking about League Pals.
League
And then
Pals is
Jacob
an
said,
So
app.
what is League Pals?
Leaf Power is an app that has teamed up with all the Boleros, and it does all of the scoring, and
That's
it
the
does
PBA.
a
That's the PBA stuff, right?
it's PBA stuff. So what it is it has an algorithm built into it, so you don't have to wait to put the scores in. Once the league is over with, 5 minutes after it,
Go right up to the
So
system.
that last ball is
Everything, the last ball is thrown for that last team that's bowled. Algorithm is done, and you have everything in the system, and you see it right there. Update. You'll get a notification
Instead of
within
waiting
2
a whole
minutes.
week for league secretary.
I'm telling you, right, where that's a manual person has to put that in.
Jacob
Yeah.
said he thought that was lane talk.
Nah,
No,
Lane Talk is something you
Lane
gotta
That's a whole
Talk.
buy.
different ball game.
Well, Lane
But
Talk
that's
is
real
IP.
time, though.
That's real time IP address into whatever lanes or whatever bowling center that has that service, and they have to get with Lane Talk for it to come in to be able to put that IP and system in for them, and then they have to take each lane and set them up, IP through that too as well.
And then Lane Talk, they said in a couple of soon it should be you should be able to pay your league fees, which I think will be clutch. And that's part of what we
Right.
was talking about with updating your goddamn systems. I shouldn't have to go to that fucking ATM every time I
Don't
pay for
don't have
league
that problem
power.
with Fat
I hate
Tuesday.
carrying cash.
You ain't got that problem with Fat Tuesday. You're definitely gonna have that
Well,
problem with
Valero have
Monday
ATM
Madness. I'll
no
tell you
more.
that. Well,
Valero
Blair don't
have
have
ATM
no.
no more.
No, they took them all out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you one thing on Fat Tuesday and on Monday Madness coming up for the next season, you ain't gonna have that problem at all without you can come cashless.
Whereas certain stars and strikes take league dues and some don't. Make that make sense.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, but I say that on my league, I take cash, check, card.
The hood ain't taking nothing. They take straight. You got paid. Yeah.
But like I say, I'm an upcoming league on Monday. You do cash, check, or card. Pay it right to the league, right there and there. Boom. You can tap your phone, you can tap your card, you can swipe it how you want to do it.
Now you're not gonna have a $7 fee for your card usage.
Hell no, it's literally $1. It's $1. It's $1.
Y'all know these ATM fees at these bowling alleys just be ridiculous.
Oh, 10. Oh man, shoot, it's strip club is even worse.
If you go to
You
strip
think the
club
bowling
without
alley-
paying, you need to get your head bust.
Right. You think the bowling alley bag, go to a hood gas station nowadays.
I know, man. It's like $10, and you're trying to get $10.
Shout out to USAA that be giving me my ATM fees back.
That's the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's Navy Federal.
That's Navy Federal too.
Federal too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Delta Credit Union as well.
You know, me being a fresh member of the USAA family,
Congratulations, sir.
I'm gonna have to deep dive into all these promotions and perks they be having.
Oh yeah, especially the insurance. Especially the
Make sure you
insurance.
read the small print. Read the small print, Clyde. Read the small print.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
really do. Yeah, really
Yeah.
do. Because
Yeah. Get your heads cracked real quick. Yes, my boy. Believe me. Yeah.
Yeah, especially them new changes they made. I had
man, God, oh man, right.
The way it was.
Right. Look, I'm grandfathered in. Hold on, y'all tripping? What you doing?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, they tried that new overdraft on my shit. Hey.
Nah, right.
Man, put my shit. Hey,
Right.
tell you text nothing.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think with League Pals, I think that's clutch because I think that's going to give the USBC some competition. And sometimes people, when you think that you're the only, you're the big dog on the block or you're the only dog on the block, that's what you think. So I think these new systems that PBA is coming up with, I think it's going to help bowling in the long run because it's going to force the USBC to be better. It's going to force TNBA to do something.
Now,
Because, real talk, they could have took over this whole thing.
What do you feel about string pins?
Say that again, Garland.
So what do you feel about string pins?
Oh,
Hey, the man really don't want you to get that sentence out.
he said string pins.
Oh, what I feel about string pins?
Yeah, string
When I,
pins now are. Oh
when they-
gosh.
when they by the time they put string pins in, I'm gonna have a mean backhand in pickleball, and that's where I'll be going.
It's already in. Well, you saying where? You talking about here, or you talking about in some houses?
Like if they be like, all right, it's string pins from here on out, I'm going to pickleball.
I feel you on that. Because they, but the reason why they go to string pins or
I
why
mean,
they
it's cheaper.
came out with it, it's way cheaper. I mean, it's
I get
only
it.
it's only for a set of lanes for string pins is less than 15 grand.
Hell, not even that. You can't get a decent mechanic to work
Yeah, but I
behind the
heard you.
motherfuckers.
That's true, yeah.
That's probably because they ain't update their equipment. I bet you
Yeah,
if they hire some engineers
that's
could come up with
that's
some
the that.
fire bowling equipment
But
with
see,
better
man, look,
systems.
all you know what to do. All they keep doing is keep taking the A2 machines and they keep refurbishing them over and over again. The only two systems that are out, well, only three systems that are out there: string pin, the A2s, which is all metal, and the GSXs, which is like metal and some plastic. So GSXs, that's at Stone Mountain. A2s everywhere else. String pins is at Andretti's Race Experience. So those are the places that got them.
Fuck, they need
You
to
know,
burn that bitch down.
somebody told me that they went to a tournament in Tampa and they had string pins,
Oh my goodness!
and they didn't know before they went. So, but the string they had like literally just installed it before the tournament. So he
Uh-huh.
asked the dude, like the dude told him, he said, I have been installing string pins for the last year. He said, I am booked for the next 2 years for installing string pins in bowling alleys.
Well, you know what? It's funny you said that, right? So last year, I worked at the World Games. Now the World Games was in Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all know what the World Games is? The World Games is basically all the games that are trying to be introduced to the Olympics or games that was in the Olympics that they got taken out. They have bowling there, right? They have bowling there. 'Cause bowling was a part of the Olympics at one point in time. They took it out. They're trying to put it back in the Olympics. But guess what type of lanes they had set up?
String pins?
String pins. Yep, string pins. So you got Shannon O'Keefe on the lanes throwing at string pins. I'm like, what? Right. And then actually, and here's the other thing. Brunswick has come out with a new type of pin, and it's a synthetic pin. It's not a real pin. It's
That's
a hard
just like that new
Kevlar.
bowling ball. I mean, that's just like that new basketball they got out now.
Oh, the airless basketball.
The airless basketball, yeah.
$2,500. It's crazy as hell.
Right,
The
exactly.
world as we know it is almost over.
Right. So I'm like, and it was for the very first PBA tour stop, they used those fake pins on there instead of using the big pins that they normally do. Yeah. It's like 4 pounds. It don't even sound right. It don't even move right. Yeah, it's just.
That sounds like
That's
a
crazy.
bowl in for those 9 games.
I mean, that's about it. So, man,
So I got a question for y'all, real quick.
what's that?
How? I'm just gonna jump real quick to UBA real quick. Just one quick question. So Mega Bowl, Battle Bowl is that designated spot all the time, every year. We're venturing to Texas and I'm not mistaken, California. How fair is it that California and Texas got to fucking travel all the way to Delaware and fucking Virginia?
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know how many teams they got out that way?
Regardless of the fact.
Texas
we got travel. Not even that, Clyde. Even Georgia got to travel up to Delaware.
Right.
Texas have 2 teams.
But what he's saying,
one team.
hold on.
No,
What he's
they
saying
want 2 teams.
you gotta
Yeah,
look at the
why
bigger picture.
he's saying why they gotta travel to like the smallest freaking state in the whole entire United States?
I try to get I brought up that question. I brought up that question about 3-4 years ago. Why they don't move Battle Bowl more down?
They don't
towards
realize
the
if they
south?
move around, they will expand more. If more places see what it is, that's the
But they
crazy.
say
Exactly.
the North.
Why everything has to be up north all the time?
They
Bring
say
it down to the south.
They say the North Bowlers won't come down to the south.
Well,
Is that
well,
an
pick up.
invisible
Well,
line
pick up.
where the North Bowlers won't cross to come down south? You
Well,
got
well,
some
go
that will.
Midwest. Go Midwest then.
I say goddamn big Confederate flag. Let's get the bitches. Let's go. North versus
Right.
South. Fuck it is what it
Let's
is, baby.
go.
Hey, we do got the Battle of the
UBA
Civil
South.
War coming up, but I'll put that out later. We
UBA
do got the
South.
Civil War battle coming out.
The closest. What you saying? You saying they won't come to the Mason-Dixon line like right there? They won't come right to the little area. Right?
Nah. And then you got to think too. Battle Bowl is so much bowling that go on at Battle Bowl. They're gonna have to find a corporate center. A corporate center would not allow Battle Bowl in there because of the atmosphere it is and the length of time. Because they bowl all the way 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning at Battle Bowl. It's more. it's like 80% bowling, 20% sleep.
So you're saying this is an independent center?
People be walking around saying, "Boy, you need to wash your butt."
They miss me with that money talks. Ain't nobody gonna turn down that money.
Money talk bullshit walk for real.
I do.
Hey, Jacob,
I'm
it
just
is Civil
telling you.
War, damn it.
I was up there last weekend and I asked the Northern Bowlers, why y'all don't come down to the South? They say we just don't go. He said we don't go past Virginia.
The
They
Mason-Dixon
don't go
line.
past Virginia.
We ain't going
like
past
that.
That's real talk. Hey,
If
that's
they
real
go past
talk.
Virginia, they're gonna die. That's how
Hey,
they
that's
feel.
real talk. Y'all know I'm from Brooklyn. So my mom was military. So we moved to Virginia. And then we started when we moved to Virginia, we started branching in North and South Carolina by visiting because we was like, all right, we here. But I got cousins that I think they're gonna melt if they leave Brooklyn. Like I got cousins like I don't get it. Like they just I offered to pay for them. They just will not leave Brooklyn. And I just don't get it.
You got people like that down here. Some people ain't never left Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, some people ain't left 285.
Exactly. Like that's
Hey, I got a
anywhere.
question since we're talking about tour stops.
Mm.
Hey, EK. Ask Garland how he feel about how they ended the season with two matchups against the Outsiders.
Shit, he on here. They still trying to get their averages together.
Full throttle. What's wrong with y'all averages?
They talking about trying to, reestablish. UVA ain't never gonna change. It's like I get what you're saying, because it's a travel league, but them folks ain't gonna change nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm just bitching. I'm bitching fit because it don't make sense to me. Because like I said, I came from a travel league back up north, and it's like if you're in a travel league, you have a travel league average compared to a house average where you at every fucking week. I'm there every week.
Yeah.
4 weeks out the month.
This is
once a month travel. But I mean,
the only way they're gonna change unless they have some type of competition. If there's something out there that's going to give it competition, then they'll change. That's with any sports league.
No,
UBA too big though.
UBA.
They
too stuck in their ways.
I get it. I mean,
UBA
just like
nothing about UBA. Top management is if I don't like it, it don't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I get it, but like I say it has to be a way for it to change.
Come on, Ed. Say that again, Montreal.
UBA at the top ain't nothing but if I don't like it, if I'm in charge and I don't like it, it ain't happening.
You just said a mouthful.
Yeah,
That's the
that's right.
UBA right there. There's
You
no
don't get called into
reason.
the principal office later on this week, but you
Hey,
just
There's no.
son, hey, we all about to get blackballed like a motherfucker come up.
Hey,
Guarantee this week.
you already know. I don't care.
Hey,
Bro,
that's
Right.
just
They
like
said fuck
thank you.
asking.
UBA and
That's
made
just
their own
Thank you.
league.
Montreal. What you just said is just like asking that unforeseen question that if you ask, you automatically get blackballed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's along that same line.
Yeah,
Yeah, Florida made their
flirt.
own league.
Yeah,
They said fuck UBA.
but they
Yes,
in their
Florida
own.
did. Yep.
Who?
Florida,
Florida.
they made their own
They,
bowling league.
they got their
Oh
own
yeah,
organization.
facts.
Right. I mean, let's say facts. I mean, like, look, right here, all of us right here on this call. This is like this could be a beginning of something that we can actually develop and make some real shit.
Nah, that's real talk.
You know.
Because like I said, that's why I make these questions, because it's like something has to change in our sport if we want it to excel, and it's going to take these conversations to come up with something and to get something started, so our sport ain't dying and it can be looked at where it needs to be. I think the PBA needs to do more televised things with house shots. Invite the best house shot people, and not because.
Hey, don't be telling our ideas, man.
No. I mean, that's not. I mean, that's something they can use because they have the power to put a house shot on TV, so it can wow people. Like when people watch bowling now and they talk about how hard this sports shot is, what the fuck makes you think if I'm not a bowler, I want to go to that? If these people on TV who's supposed to be professionals can't even do it, what the fuck you think I'm gonna think about myself doing it?
But see,
what they need to
PBA
do is show more house shots on TV to try to elevate the sport and let the people who don't know nothing about bowling see a bunch of strikes, a bunch of 269
okay.
279 games.
So
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Garland. Go ahead.
But I was gonna say, but Trey, you got people that comes in, recreational bowlers that come in with sneakers on and get alley balls and throw straight down. They don't give a damn
because they don't know no better.
Bro, come on, Trail. You got people with alley balls.
They don't know no better.
But then when you get in and start learning, you realize, okay, if I bowl bad, I'm gonna get pinned. So now I can go to a tournament and run the field over.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different story of his own.
Yeah, that's a whole, because we just talking about
that's
how
the core of it. That's the core of the problem.
But here's the realness of what you was talking about, Martrell. I mean, I work in sports television, and I'm in a lot of meetings with different execs, and there's a lot of times where I have to sign, a lot of NDAs of what's going on. If it's Super Bowl, if it's going on with World Series, if it's going on with basketball, if it's going on with base. So when it comes to why PBA is why it's PBA, because when it comes to sports and it comes to television, they want nothing. Television wants nothing but professionals. They don't want, if they're going to spend airtime live, they want professionals. They don't want anything amateur.
They are professional house shot shooters, though.
But they don't want that. They want.
And that's where I think they're confused at. Because if I just know bowling, let's just say I'm not a league bowler, but I go bowling twice a month, right? And I think if I throw my wrist like this, then I'm going to make a house ball hook. Imagine I'm one of those that right now, let's be real. That's 90% of the people that goes bowling, right?
Right.
So they know something. So if I hear on TV there was a game, a bowling match, and the score was 289 to 279, that's going to pique my interest because I somewhat knows what bowling is talking about. So if I see that, I'm going to be more intrigued than hearing about I'm already having a hard time hooking a ball. I'm not going to watch something where I already know is difficult that I can't do it myself. Everybody who picks up a basketball thinks they're Curry.
Well, this is the thing, right? But
I say professional. Put you in a basketball court. The first thing you're going to do is shoot a three. That's
So
the
let me
first
tell you,
thing.
right? Well, yeah, but this is where so when it comes to the higher ups monies, when it comes to these networks, when it comes to like I say, when it's professional, they want professionals when it comes to airtime. Now, when it comes to amateurs, they have a place for that. It's called streaming.
Bowl
And it's
TV.
also called college football. Those are amateurs.
Well, no, but it's no, they're not.
There's money in
It's
college football,
that's
It's
Chris.
too
money.
much
That's
money in
There's
the
money.
money in
line.
college
That's
football,
Yeah.
money.
boy.
Too much money.
But I'm just saying,
But
I'm
no, no.
just
Well, I get it, but I'm saying in professional sports, and I'm talking about college football is a whole other beast of its own. College basketball is a whole other beast of its own. So even now, college baseball is starting to become a thing, and also softball is becoming a thing. But at one point in time, it was being streamed. So there's a professional sport that's out right now, but they consider it as an amateur sport because these guys don't play in it full time. It's not a full time gig for them. They have a full time job, and then they go and play the sport, and that's called lacrosse. So Georgia has a professional lacrosse team, and they're streamed on ESPN Plus. It is not on live,
that's still a major program behind them
but
though.
it's streamed. It's streamed. All sports is
It isn't.
majority of sports is streamed through
ESPN is still
ESPN Plus.
they're
Right,
still on the ESPN horse. That's a
right. But
strong
it's but
horse.
it's but it's still also you got prime. So you got overtime elite, right? Overtime elite. That's a bunch of amateur high school basketball players that are getting paid $600,000 a year, right? Or
But
probably a little.
you gotta look at it like this
But
though.
they're on Prime Video right now.
They
I
don't
think
consider
we're
bowling.
cutting ourselves short.
They don't consider bowling as a sport anyway.
But
Respect
that's
the
what
Right,
I'm
sport,
saying because there's no
right,
excitement in it.
right.
There's no excitement for the non-bowler of the sport.
bro. There's no
We
excitement in
have,
golf, but golf is
but
the
no,
biggest thing in
I
sports.
disagree
Oh
with that.
God.
exactly since Tiger Woods, right? Since
I
Fred
disagree
Couples,
with
shit.
that because the people they found a way. There was a
To get the
person.
people, yeah,
Right before Tiger Woods, we was not watching golf. But you
right.
see how
They
he
got one,
ascended golf on his own. I'm telling you,
but
we
no,
have
no,
that
even,
in our sport. We just don't advertise that.
But he's a
but no, not
professional
even
though. He's not an amateur. He's a professional. Big
professional,
difference.
right, right.
But
But see,
hold on,
what they did is they changed
we're
they
cutting
changed the
ourselves short
atmosphere.
again because
But no,
you
no,
can
they
be a
changed the
professional
atmosphere.
house bowler.
But
But no,
dude,
what
look
they
at
did is the atmosphere is what changed around it. Is that now, when Tiger Woods came out, then you got that person, like let's say you and me, but now you got the average Joe out there on the golf course. Woo! All that drinking beer, everything, drinking beer, having a good time. And that's what it's become now. Like
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you
one of the
this.
biggest events is the Phoenix Open, man. That's a straight party all day long.
Hold on, let me ask you this. AJ Wright shoot 900. Imagine the ESPN streaming or overtime streaming platform with them. How crazy viral does he go?
dude,
He
they don't
went.
give a damn.
Yeah.
The best
I
stream,
Yeah,
disagree,
yeah.
but
He
best
don't
stream,
run the
There's
back.
the best
nobody
stream
on
that AJ
60 foot
got.
gym.
hold on. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Being the fact that you are deeply rooted in this sport, you are we are cutting ourselves short every time we say that because
But
there
this,
are
But
professionals
it's the
that
truth.
hold on. There
so
are
you have to,
professional house shot shooters. Just because we're
right?
in the sport and we know how easy it is to shoot on a house shot, everybody don't know that. So they're like
Okay,
Tyrone
so
Stevens.
But
this
not
I would
is
even that.
consider him a professional.
But not even
okay.
that
So
though. You have people that's in office, that's in place to be able to push that. Dude, look at he shoot 900, bro. It's not even on. It ain't make no major
Right.
telecast,
It
nothing like
broke
that at all, bro.
Facebook.
It's
That's
not
all
going.
it
They don't give
did.
a fuck.
It broke Facebook.
The
Yeah.
only reason why
It
I'm
broke
saying
Facebook.
that is
It's
because
on
we're
YouTube.
cutting ourselves
That's it.
short.
okay.
We
So
are
so
cutting
Montreal,
ourselves short
Montreal,
by saying that.
Montreal. So this is what's gonna have to happen. So okay, I'm gonna tell you how pickleball got. Well, real quick, how pickleball how it got known pretty big because it's been around for a long time, but they never respected. Nobody played it. So what pickleball did is pickleball started their own league, and then they started streaming themselves, and that's how it became big. It's called a PPA, and so
Yep.
we're now
Is the
it's an
PPA still
actual.
around?
PPA is still around. It's
So
pickleball
do
pro
they
amateur.
consider the people? Do they? I've seen pickleball on ESPN. Are those professionals?
Those are there's two different leagues now. There's two different pickleball
Hold on. Are
leagues.
the people who I see on ESPN, are they professionals?
No, they are pro. They're pro am.
Okay, so what are the people on the PP whatever BA? The first thing
So
you said.
so the
Are they
PPA
professionals?
no, that's pro am. That's pro am. That's still PPA. The professionals now is actually a pickleball league. Atlanta has a team that's owned by Trey. What's his name? The basketball player Trey.
Trey
Young.
Young.
Trey Young. He
But
owns
you
the
just proved
team.
my point though.
But it's not televised yet. That part is not televised because it hasn't come out yet. It's coming out this year.
But pickleball has been televised on ESPN.
Right. It has been televised on
You just
ESPN, but
proved
it's
my
pro
point.
amateur.
Prove
Pro
what I've been
amateur.
saying.
It's PPA.
They
They
started
started their own
promoting
thing.
amateurs and not
No,
professionals.
no. PPA became its own thing. They had their own telecast. They were streaming on their own
I
site
just asked
and
you,
doing
were they
everything, and it
professionals?
got
And you
big.
told me no. And you just
Right,
said before that they had to be professionals to be on TV.
right. That was no. What I'm saying is be on the air.
He's saying in
To be
general.
on the air in general,
In
and
general.
in general, when everything got started, you doing NBA, you gotta be straight professional. All that. They started their own thing, and then when they saw that it was a big thing, now they wanted to grab it. So we
That's
wanted to, we
my
so the
point.
thing is,
We are
so
cutting ourselves short.
no, but
Every time we
we
say
have to start it. We have to start. We can't wait on for somebody else. We gotta just do it ourselves.
that, you're missing my point.
Okay, what's your point? You're saying?
Stop saying that just because somebody shoots on a house shot, they're not a professional. Because we're
No, I didn't
cutting.
say
Hold
I
on,
didn't say that they weren't a
I'm not
professional.
saying
I
you
didn't.
said it. What I'm saying is, what I just said is we could put house shot people on TV, and you said nobody would. Stop thinking that because we're cutting our sport short. There are
Well, you
plenty
have to, but
different.
yeah,
Hold on. There are
it,
plenty different avenues in every sport. Right now, I can
right,
follow. I have followed a couple of basketball players here in Georgia, right? Basketball players that are in high school here in
right.
Georgia.
Overtime
Can't
elite.
tell you who the last 5 high school champions in Georgia are. And I'm a basketball referee, high school
But Trey, you're not
varsity
looking.
basketball referee, and I
But you're,
can't tell you who the last 5 Georgia, but I still follow their players. And what we're going to say is, well, with basketball, when we know there's a good player, they could potentially be up and get into the NBA.
Well,
That's why I'm going to follow them.
they started the league. It's called UA. So
That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we do it with every sport, with bowling, just because we don't feel like it's important enough to the everyday person because we are in the sport. We cut ourselves short every time we say, oh, nobody will watch that because nobody wants to see average or house shot bowlers. We don't know.
but
There's no
you got to
excitement
start.
in that.
So the
You got
problem
to
with
start it up.
bowling is from the outside looking in, bowling is boring. Right?
Bowling is
Bowling
too hard. I wouldn't even say it's boring.
it's
It's
in
too
the
it's
hard.
same
boring.
People think
vein
it's
as
too
like
hard.
watching like women's
It's hard.
basketball in a sense. Like nobody will sit up and watch bowling all day. Nobody cares if Belmo strikes a bunch. Like who cares? When you think about watching bowling on TV, bowling comes on one channel.
Right. FS1.
Yeah,
But,
like,
but what do
and
we
you
know
have
about
to
those
know. It's
shows?
if you know, you know. That's where bowling is.
But hold on,
Um,
EK. When even with you and me, right? All 4 of us, I'm sorry, we're all bowlers. When we watch the show, what is one thing that we know about what they're doing that separates us from them?
They bowling on patterns,
That is my
and they got
point.
money on
There
the
is
line.
no
Yeah, it's
excitement
money.
with bowling on patterns
Yeah.
because we've seen on TV people shoot 129 games. We've seen
That's
people
why
on
they keep going to these
TV
small.
shoot amazing
That's why they
games.
keep going to these small cities and go. That's why they go to the small cities.
Right. But what I'm saying is if we start promoting on TV house shot, like imagine a Ryan Simonelli on a house shot versus Tyrone. I will watch that. And when people see what the score is and how incredibly on a typical house shot that we shoot every week on, how well they're doing that, more
So
people
we got
will get drawn
Who's
to
gonna
that because
fund
of the
that?
so,
scores.
but
Who's gonna fund that?
I can fund that.
No,
No,
I'm just saying, in
like,
general,
who's gonna make it somebody's worthwhile? Like,
the PBA,
if
they
Well,
already
there's,
have the system. They already have the house. They're
they
but
just
no,
have
the
the
thing is though,
system, but the
the
money
thing is
though.
though, the thing is though, this thing, I'm not gonna sit there and
they
wait
put
for
the kids
somebody
on
else.
TV. They go.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
go
it's
ahead and
not
do it.
always about the money.
That's one time, but that's one time. That's only they only do it one time. They do the colleges only one time too, and that's for the championships.
Right.
So that's it. That's it.
And then
So
they do the
the thing
celebrity
is,
thing one time.
for something like that to happen, that's something that we all got to come together and make that can make that happen. And how you can make it marketable to where they're going to want to be the TV is going to want to be a part of it and make money off of that too. I mean, you ever heard of a backyard game called Spike Ball? It made TV. Backyard sport called Spike Ball. It made TV.
But can you play spike ball?
Hell no, I can't play with no trampoline and a ball and
Why
no
you
thing.
can't
Hell
play?
no.
Because I don't
Okay, let
want
me
to.
ask you this: Ever
I'm
in
not.
your life did you play spike ball?
Hell no. I'm not
I don't
playing
want to play
Spike
spike
Ball.
ball.
I don't play Spike Ball.
No, I'm saying, could you have played spike ball?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I played kickball.
I'm
Hell,
not
I can
saying
play.
would you. Could you have played? Could you have played baseball?
No, hell no. Mm-mm. If
Could
somebody hit
you
me with
have
a
played
ball, I'm
basketball?
attacking them.
Huh?
Yeah, I can play basketball. Yeah.
Could you have played football?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
No. I'm not asking you. Will you? I'm asking
Personally,
you. Could you have?
Could I have? I
Yes.
could.
Like
I
you have
could.
all fingers and toes. You have all your arms. You can run.
Yeah, I
You
can.
can catch.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
can physically. If
Yeah.
you wanted to, you can physically do that.
Well, I
Right?
mean, I did. I was a kicker. Yeah, but you know.
Okay. Right now, in any point of your life, can you go on any TV show with Belmo on the shots that they be shooting and beat him?
Nope.
I'll give him a run for his money. Yeah.
I
I'll
didn't
give him
ask
a
you
run
that.
for his
No,
money.
we're not talking. Can you beat him? Can you
Oh
confidently
hell
put
yeah.
your money up and say I will beat him
Yeah.
in his realm on TV live on the show?
As old as he is right now, yeah. We the same age.
Every hold on. Every
oh God,
bowler,
don't ask me no question like that.
every
I'ma say,
bowler.
hell yeah.
Hold on. Watch this, y'all. Every bowler that's watching this thinks you're out your fucking mind.
I know, yo. I know.
Every bowler. Nobody believes that you can beat Belmo because
Okay, I
if
know. I
if
feel
we
that.
did, we will be there. But my point is, we're bowlers and we know we can't go on TV and do what they do on a regular. What makes that attractive to anything? If I
Well, the
know
thing
I
is, they do
can't
that.
do that,
That's their full time job. They do
That's
that
a
full time.
livelihood.
that's
That's
not what
their
I'm talking
livelihood.
about. I understand all of that. What I'm talking about is making the sport look colorful, making the sport look attractive. It looks
Yeah,
more
yeah.
attractive if
I
I
don't
It's
know
feel
how
like
you
I
make
can do
bowling
that
look
too.
attractive. Like
but it's well. I know exactly what he's
you
saying.
got to take the
He's
professionalism out of it though. That's the
no,
only
but
way it makes it look attractive.
but it's not much diversity going on in
You can,
PBA.
but that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, and what EK just said, that's what I'm talking about. EK said you will have to take the professional. Why do you have to take the professionalism out of it if it's just a house shot? Why can't we have professional house shot? That's what I'm talking about. We as a sport are eliminating things that we think that are not important that would be to the average person. Stop thinking as a bowler. We're trying to
But
attract
no,
people.
most. Okay, so the thing is, most house shot individuals, most house shot bowlers, are not always professional.
And that's the problem, right?
I feel
there.
like
That's
the
what I'm saying.
UBA has somewhat of a buzz because it's not professional, right? It looks
Right.
cool. We over here
Right.
cussing each other out, talking shit.
Right,
But the
right.
problem is you
You're
can't put that
doing
on
everything
TV
you
though.
was. Yeah, you can.
But
Yeah, you
I've
can.
heard
You
I've
can
heard
put it
people
on
call it- I've
streaming
heard people
streaming
call-
stuff like caffeine.
No. Okay. All right. So
I've
I'll
heard
tell you.
people call UBA a
I'll tell you
semi-pro league.
a sport that happened that was that allowed cussing and all that going on, and it came out 2 years ago. It was called Fan Control Football. It streamed and it was also on TV. and the players were mic'd up, and you could hear everything going on. There was no censor in it. It lasted for 2 seasons. It lasted while they started during COVID. They played right there at the Gwinnett Arena, and then they made their own arena the second year. And cussing was allowed in it.
But the thing about it though, Ed, is not. It wasn't on major networks.
It was on NBC. It was on NBC, but it was on it was always on a Saturday, and nobody, it was like it was spring, right. It was spring football. NFL's over with. It's kind of like a little bit of spring football. So nobody's not watching football in the summertime. Nobody's not watching the spring.
And Jaime, I understand this comment too. Pros don't go well on house shot, but we have people that are professional house shots that will shoot 240, 260 on a house shot. That's just because it's a house shot doesn't make them not professionals. Also, that's all I'm saying is don't discredit.
We call them pro-ams.
What the sport is. Most of the sport is on a house shot. There are people that are outstanding on house shot that if they bowl other people who are outstanding on house shot on TV, that may pop more than watching a bunch of people on sports shot. I'm not saying eliminate that. I'm saying add it with that so people could go on TV and be like, I can do that too. And I think that would attract more
people think that
more people
anyway.
to the sport.
Right, they do.
You can't tell a 230 average bowler. I average 230 in Lilburn. I can bowl anybody on TV. That's how most people walk around.
That have amazing averages on house shot.
Wait. Lilburn is his own thing, bro.
Exactly. Like I don't even count Lilburn.
But they have people that have amazing scores on house shot. Like they have 240, 250 averages.
Is it only at Lilburn or just anywhere else they go?
What? No. Let's say everywhere they go.
So I call those people.
Anywhere he go,
let's say anywhere there's people like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake Washington.
And if they other people,
because I know there's some people that are house shot heroes too.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's
AJ
what
Rice.
I'm talking about. Let's start advertising them because they are professionals also.
That's what you
our sport.
But that's what you and I are going to do with this tour that we're going to come up with a little later on.
I think the problem is going to be the money part. Like, I'm not paying somebody $25,000 to whack a house shot.
I mean, and I get that.
I get that. But
hold on. Ever since Vlad TV been letting us know that shit, they paid what's the face $2,000 for fucking the Do Friday movie. So niggas is taking.
I mean, look. DZ Zone.
It's not always be about the money.
DZ Zone put two uncles on there to fight each other. Tyson and DZ Zone did that. So I mean, hey.
Don't get people would do it for the look, But I'm just saying, don't discredit our sport because there are more than one avenues in bowling, just like it is also in other sports. And I think
I'm not discredited. We're not discredited. I'm just telling you what the facts are. What
every time it
took me
what
they're
20
thinking.
minutes for you to realize that I was saying there are professional house shot bowlers.
I mean, I said that, but I'm saying that you're talking about trying to convince somebody else. It's more about something that we have to do.
I got
it's
you.
It's gonna have to be
hold on.
For sure.
The only reason why we're doing it, Ed, is because we know it's there. But what I'm saying is these big with the PBA should already be having something like this.
Man, we ain't worried about them. Let them be where they are.
Hold up. We're on a conversational show, so this is just conversation, We're just elaborating on, trying to make this sport better. Like we gotta like I said, we gotta throw these ideas out to make the sport better because we already know in this sport people ain't gonna do it. Like I could give you a million fucking idea, $1 million idea, and we already know people gonna sit on it in this bowler community. Motherfuckers will complain about tournaments but won't throw one all they fucking like.
I mean, I would like for the PBA to go to a real wood lane, not synthetic house. Go to a real wood house and play on that. But no, they won't do that.
Yeah, Reggie, this was a little bit of hieroglyphics here. I don't know. You got to speak. You speaking broken English in this. I almost had a stroke reading this.
Oh God, I'll watch Go Hagen Bowl AJ Rice. That'll be some shit. And they both left-handed.
Yep.
No, he put tagging in there. We might as well throw Crowd Troop in that too as well.
And Kyle Troop do the UBA, every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He also.
We gonna just say this. Hey, this is a family show.
No, it ain't. It ain't a family show, but who knows? He might want to be a guest one day.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn no bridges.
He's the next Cat Williams. We get it.
But yeah, I just think just ways to making the sport better. I just think it's an avenue that we do have, that we just certain avenues we don't take full advantage of. And it's, some people call it a sport, some people call it a game. We need more young people in it.
But you know what I wanted to bring up. I wanted to bring up about that, Montreal, when you said about the PBA. And the thing is, like you say, is for the PBA, it's not just the people that are the upper officials of PBA. It's also the bowlers that are in the PBA too, as well. If they would want to do something like that,
it don't have to be just them though. We have plenty of bowlers out here.
No.
I'm saying 10 bowlers every show.
No. I'm saying if like you say you want them to be a part of that, it's got to the people in the PBA themselves will want to have that too.
I'm not saying the PBA bowlers. I'm saying the PBA stamp. The people that's running the PBA, the people.
But I'm saying the people that what I'm saying is the people that are there. There's people behind the scenes, and also has to agree, and they have to. It's two forms. So I worked with them for 4 years. It's two forms. You got the people behind the scenes, and then you got the bowlers. Both groups have to agree on what's going on.
I get all that. What I'm just throwing out is just an idea. I
feel you.
I'm not saying how it will work. I ain't about to, like I said, that's between us later on.
Right.
I'm just talking about I think that will draw a crowd. I'm not worried about how it works. I'm just worried about bringing awareness.
It would
gravitate. That's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about how it will work or what needs to happen for it to work. I can care less about all that because I know it's going to take a lot to get that to happen. But I'm just saying that's an idea that I have that I think people will gravitate more toward the sport if they see higher, more competitive scores on TV. That's all I'm saying. But that's just an idea of how I think the people who are like on that borderline of joining bowling and having fun with it could kind of push them over the edge to bring more awareness, and then stuff like that could hopefully.
But you're not looking at it. But once they find out how much it costs to get your own.
Oh,
stuff,
God, I was just finna say that.
Say that again.
Yeah.
You said say that again. How much it costs to do what?
I said when you realize how much it costs to get your own equipment, they're not going to go that route.
Yeah, exactly.
You know like
you're saying, my first ball.
It's fine to have amateurs on a house shot, but once they find out how much their shoes cost, how much the bowling bag costs, how much the bowling ball costs, they're like,
they got
we ain't talking about the first ball bag of shoes.
Real quick, I got one sentence rebuttal. I'm gonna let the next person go. One sentence rebuttal.
Right.
They got a pro shop in every bowling alley for a reason.
Oh, here we go.
I'm keeping the lights on.
I
knew you were going there.
But that's really what kept. Hell, I didn't start bowling until I was 25, 26 when I could afford it myself. But imagine asking your mom when you was younger, "Hey, I need some $200 shoes, or this ball costs $150, and they're gonna charge me $75 to drill it." Like, you be looking at me crazy.
I can't front to you. I've been in bowling all my life. I got my bowling My mom got my
But
bowling ball
but
from Sports Authority.
no, my very first bowling ball was from Kmart.
Yeah, my first bowling ball was from Sports Authority.
real
Hey,
talk,
look,
real
hey,
talk.
I had my name on it too.
Yeah.
And then think about how much money the youth bowlers spend just like traveling to tournaments and junior gold. And that's why they always fundraising. Every time you go to
Yeah.
league, 50-50, and we trying to get here. That shit is
$10 to
expensive.
the youth fund.
But you know
Yeah.
what? But you know what? Real talk. As in all of us adult bowlers. You know, when we get new equipment or we get rid of something old, and this is for everybody who's watching, who's listening. You know, if you have some old equipment, take it to your local pro shop and donate it so they can donate it to the youth and pass it down to them.
Yeah,
Because that helps out a lot of mothers and fathers. Be able to take it there for it and keep this thing going.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Because I do it. You know, I do it, but I don't know if anybody else do it. But just go to your local pro shop and just donate your ball.
Because I can answer Jaime. I can answer Jaime's question real quickly because of the fact that the ideal score is 300. So if you shoot anything close to 300, that means you're doing something. No matter how you throw Brooklyn's or whatever case may be, the
Right.
idea
Yeah.
you shooting close to 300, you doing something. Whereas,
and Jaime, I'm talking about too. I understand your question too. So he said, why are higher scores more attractive than actually shot making and hitting your mark and shooting 210 and 220 and winning? The reason, what I'm just saying is just the higher scores is going to attract the people who don't really know about bowling. Like,
But that's why house
we're
shots are
deep in
easy
bowling,
because
where
they
we're
want
going
to
to
keep
look at
people
that
in
stuff.
bowling.
But I'm just talking about bringing a crowd in to bowling. That's all I was talking about.
Yeah, that's why house shots are easy though, because they want to keep people in. If people go to league every week and shoot 500, they're not gonna keep bowling, right? House shots got to be easy. You go to a place like Lilburn and you can miss 10 boards in or 10 boards out and still strike. Like, some places they overdo it. I feel like Lilburn is one of those places.
You ain't been in North and South Carolina then.
But it shouldn't be places like that. Like, I understand keeping people engaged, but
Hey, North and South Carolina, you're gonna be like,
yeah, that's
have another please.
The ideal people that's engaged, they go to bowling recreational wise and get a whole pitcher of beer and go bowl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the ideal
That's a
blue collar
analogy, Terry.
Right.
Terry
Yeah.
said, same reason why people want to see touchdowns instead of field goals. People don't care that he ran the wrong route.
Right. They want that
Quarterback
2-point
mad as
conversion.
shit, but nobody else know that.
2-point conversions. Let's go.
You're right. Nobody else know that. Quarterback mad as shit. Nigga, I told you to zig, you zag, motherfucker. I almost threw an interception, nigga. You almost cost me my bonus.
You fucking with my pockets.
Right.
Right.
All they shows on the camera is y'all two arguing. That's all.
Right. The ratings going up.
Right.
Yep, Steph Curry, shooting from half court used to be frowned upon. Now, shit, everybody's shooting from half court.
Yeah, like I said,
Man.
I lock you in the gym. The first thing you're gonna do, knowing damn well you ain't shoot a ball since 1998. First thing you do is go get your big ass behind that line and try to shoot a three.
Right.
Knowing damn well you can't shoot. They gonna do the same thing in bowling. They gonna come out there. They say, "Oh, I saw Tyrone Stevens on TV shoot 287." And then you're gonna see a bunch of people loft in the fronts, not knowing what the fuck to do.
You know what? Here's my question, real quick. Here's my question. When somebody is constantly striking with a ball, why is the person always somebody always want to say, "Hey, what ball is that?"
Exactly. What is that?
What ball is that?
Damn, that motherfucker.
They don't even right. What ball is that?
Hammer be like, I don't know why we got a spike in New Blues after February. February 3rd, we just had a spike in New Blues. I don't know why.
Oh my God.
Why
What ball is
everybody
that?
ordering the New Blue? Not working on the new green now.
I'm telling you, right. Nobody ever say, "Hey, you bowling well over there with that ball." Everybody would say,
Right.
"What ball is that?"
Nah, everybody believe it's the ball. They don't care who throwing it. It's the ball.
Right, it's the ball.
Yeah,
It's always the
But
ball.
yeah,
It ain't the bowler.
right,
right.
exactly, exactly. The ball know everything was going on.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, people. Oh, it's the girl next to me, boy. She take forever. Or the guy. He
Dude, don't
always
talk about
drop
that.
into a knee. Everybody got all these fucking excuses. I be like, man.
Well, hey,
So we
All these fucking excuses.
are you saying
Oh, he
league
got
bowling
all
should
this
have a shot
handicap.
clock? So you saying league bowling should have a shot clock?
Fuck yeah.
Who? Who?
So I said, so you saying league bowling should have a shot clock?
Fuck yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them I be thinking doing it on purpose.
Huh?
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I told one lady tonight, I was like, lady, you stand up there any longer, they gonna add a pin. I'm like, God
You
damn,
look
like, you got to get a penalty or something for this shit. Like you gotta
with a
like
shot clock.
right, something gotta happen,
20,
dog.
20-second shot clock.
You gotta shoot at 11 pins now.
Bowlers don't need to pray to God
shit, the
before they throw the
PB
ball.
the PBA
I
got a shot
know.
clock now. Shit.
They sure
Really?
They
do.
got
Yeah.
25
Yeah.
seconds.
And right now, 20 seconds, and you got 2 timeouts and two re-racks.
Yeah,
that's
them boys
crazy.
got shot clocks now.
Yep.
Yeah, they need something because like I'm like this was spade. Like, study long, study wrong. Shit.
But here's the next question. Does all bowlers need a 6-lane courtesy before they bowl?
Yo, first of all, I can understand how some women need it. I can never understand you as a man needing 2-lane courtesy.
My peripherals. What you mean?
Hey, work on your concentration.
You
You
know,
gotta get you some Nugenics, motherfucker. What's that shit Frank Thomas was taking?
hey,
Nugenics?
peripheral.
My peripherals. I call them my peripherals.
Yeah, you gonna work on your focus. You better take that shit Frank Thomas was taking that Nugenics shit, nigga.
Right. Get some performance enhancements, or put some blinders on.
You need something.
Yeah, I definitely bowl with people that need 2-lane courtesy for some reason.
Man.
And they gonna be mad as hell if you don't
Right. They look at you like
Yo,
you did something wrong.
Yo, you know what I didn't know was a thing until this season? I bowled all last year at Stone Mountain on Monday. I bowled this 2 Stone this year. I did not know that. You know how they be having gaps in between some of the pairs?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know like when there's a gap, they be considered that as a one lane. They don't consider that 2 lanes.
Oh yeah. It's 2 sides of the house. So there's an upper and a lower side of the house.
No. Where the gap is, like if
Yeah, I know what
if
you're talking
you
about. Yeah,
bowl
in the
on
middle,
gap,
in the middle, right, in the middle, right.
yeah, like I look at that as a whole nother lane. People
Me
be looking
too.
at that, they be like, you just jumped. They be like, you just jumped in front of me. I'd be like, dude, it's a whole pillar lane. There's some dinosaurs sitting right here. Like, and
Yeah,
and you saw me.
yeah. We
Like
still want that
I didn't know.
courtesy.
So now, like I'm a little bit more conscious, but I didn't know. Like I was like, huh? They was like, I forgot who it was, but he was like, man, you jump in front of me one more time. And I was like,
Well,
dude,
hey,
I don't
well,
even see
well,
you.
here's something that's real talk about for you to know. And it's starting to spread around in some of the houses where the courtesy is going out the door, and that's coming from top. That's coming from the top, coming down. So what I mean by the courtesy. So say for instance, your league is bowling, and then there's open play allowed
Oh
too.
yeah, I heard that.
They're like some houses are going to where the open plays can be like right next to your league.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you that lane courtesy no more.
Yo, speaking of
Australia
lane
do that
courtesy,
shit
let me tell
anyway.
you something. Let
That's
me
the
say
simple.
this. And I know a lot of people gonna be mad at me for saying this, right? during practice ain't no lane courtesy.
It ain't supposed to be.
Ain't supposed to.
There's no I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
It's
fuck
bold.
if it's a split. I don't care if you
It's practice.
It's
tie your
practice.
shoe.
We on
I
the
am
time
paying
limit.
you no mind.
It's
I am
practice, right?
bowling when I have pins.
Right.
There is no lane courtesy in practice.
Nah, it's just bold.
Just both.
And
But
if
no,
Right.
you
let-
got
Practice.
some people
and if
be in
you let-
practice be acting like the lights
and
is
if
on.
you waiting for the
Uh-huh.
next lane, I might jump in front of you. I'm letting you know that now.
You know what? The funny thing is, you just did that Tuesday. So
2024,
definitely saw
I'm
that.
jumping in front of you. You using lane courtesy in league.
Try that, Stone. I dare you, Stone Mountain. Do that, Stone Mountain.
Doing practice.
Do
I
that,
see
Stone
it, I'm cut. I'm
Do that,
telling you
Stone
now.
Mountain. Do that, Stone Mountain.
In practice, hey, I'm telling you, ain't no lane courtesy. Don't nothing stop my Timbs more than lane courtesy doing practice.
Man, you gonna get cussed out. They gonna throw shit at you.
Hey, cause soon as you jump on that, hey, I'm right there with you. Hey. Hey. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I know if you got a high kick. Yeah, Terry. I'm gonna let you go first.
No, Calvin Senior, you ain't got no choice but to give him 2 lane courtesy. He was right. Because Calvin Senior, he gonna drift about 2 lanes. So
Yo,
you
you know
want to
what?
approach
You know who
with
he
him,
remind me of when
he
he
gonna
do that?
tackle you.
EK, you know who he remind me of when he do that?
Who that?
You seen the last Ninja Turtle movie with B-Box and Rocksteady? Don't he look like the Rhino?
Oh no. Oh no. Sip
Don't
on
you
my.
like you about to charge somebody?
Man.
You stand there if you want to. Like
And when
Rhino.
he's striking, it might be 3 lanes.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
The further he drifts,
like-
the more he's striking.
He like the Rhino
Wow.
of Donkey Kong. You stand there if you want to.
You ain't got no choice. You just gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But most
Yeah.
people see him
your
coming.
damn knees.
Yeah, most
That's a
people
big
see
man.
him coming
Yo,
and just get out the
Calvin
way.
Jr. Senior look like if you run up on him too fast, he might tackle you because he get football flashbacks. That's what he looks like.
You calling water boy?
Yeah, right. He be like, "Oh man, my bad, man. Back in '68, I made the game-winning touchdown. Somebody
Was
ran
that Louisiana Mud Dogs?
Oh man,
Bobby Boucher.
yeah. I'm letting you know now. Ain't no lane courtesy during practice. I can't. Ooh, that scuffed my Timbs when I be seeing that. You go first. If you don't hurry up and get the fuck out the way, that shit be irking. I'm trying to see if this ball gonna strike or not. Like, yo,
Right. Hell, if it's gonna give me a move on the lane, shit.
man, I do not get that. Or you know what else I don't get? I hate when people bowl. Let's say they leave a single pin and they see that one pin slowly rolling. You know that pin ain't going nowhere near that fucking pin that you need knocked down. Get your ass back here. Get your
Hey, I
balls
can
and
wish
get the
now.
fuck out
What
the
the
way.
fuck? I can wish.
Your ball will be right.
Right.
wish.
Exactly.
Hey,
Right. There,
Hey
come
man,
on.
the rack that
Come
came
on.
down. You still looking at that pin moving slowly in the circle.
Hey, the bowling god's
Like
gonna
that.
bless
You
me,
could
man.
hit
What the fuck you
the
talking about?
too.
Right. Exactly.
The bowling god's gonna bless me, man. Leave
That
me alone.
thing spinning. It could have hit the 10 pin. Nigga, you throw 9, you get 9. Move out the way.
Like, no, I need for that messenger to do his job. Damn it.
Yo, that man. Let me tell you something, dog. That I be like, yo, you know that pin ain't going nowhere near it. Like, come back and get your damn ball. Or somebody who stare at the rack until the rack come down. Like, what you taking mental pictures? Like, what are you doing? Like, you want to see everything? Like, yo, I
Yep.
just do not get that.
No.
Those are the things we need to leave. Need to be. Ain't no more league
thing for
courtesy
me,
in practice. Huh?
the thing for me is why does every bowler does this? When they go up to the line, they throw their ball. It doesn't strike. They always gotta look down like it's something on the floor or something with their shoe
It starts
I
or something
sliding.
stuck.
with or,
I
or
stuck.
something with their hand or something. You know, What-
Yeah,
I stuck. It was
right.
it was dust on the floor.
It was right. It's like
Yeah,
why does Aaron Boland do that?
It's some on the lane.
Right, right. It wasn't me. It was the lane.
right. Yeah.
So nobody got more excuses than the bowler.
I'm telling you,
Hey,
man.
you know,
And no
hey, you know what's
accountability.
weird? I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what's weird to me? And like, I know this is gonna be sound a little weird, but it weirds me the fuck out. If I'm bowling against you and you trying to have a full-fledged conversation with me, like I be like, why are you talking to me right now? Like we in the midst of battle, like,
That's the oldest trick in the
and I'm
book,
talking
boy.
about
That
like
is
occasional
exactly right.
conversation,
Trying
like,
to
hey,
take
how
you out
your
the
mama
game.
doing?
That's the
Trying
oldest
to
trick
take
in the
you out
book,
the
my
game.
boy.
Trying to take you out the
No,
game.
and
Take
I'm
you out
not
the
talking
game, boy.
about, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about the occasional conversation, but I'm talking about like you finish bowling and you come sit right by me to have to continue the conversation, and
Yeah,
then it like
yeah.
you could. It's clear that I'm trying to end this fucking conversation, and you just keep coming back.
Oldest trick in the
Like
book.
that shit weirds
You,
me the
you
fuck
say
out.
you say have a whole. They saying they sit down and have a whole try to have a whole conversation at the table.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not talking about the little, the little 5 second, 2 minute conversation. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we on 30 minutes.
Want to talk
And you ain't
about your
walk
life?
away? The fuck?
No, y'all done bowled. He done came back and made sure you. Hey, and another thing, he's like, I done sat somewhere else trying to get away from you, and you followed me.
Trail, you're
Oh
an
boy,
interesting person, dude. You're very
that's it.
interesting.
Yo,
That's
I
what
can't
it
stand
is.
that, yo. I can't stand that. They do that. Hey, I love the league of death, but they do that a lot on Tuesdays. I be like, nigga, I don't want to, like, yo, can I talk to my teammates? I'm trying to get him lined up. He want to tell me to switch balls so bad, but he can't get a word in because you telling me this 30-minute story. Like, if we now, but here's a crazy thing. If we on the lane beside you and we ain't bowling you, oh, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Man, I'm
But
fighting for my life. I can't
You like
talk.
your Tim scuff, that's all.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
You like
exactly.
your
we on
Tim
the other
scuff, that's
lane,
all.
and
Right.
we side by side, we ain't bowling each other. Oh, we can have an hour long talk if we want to. But if I'm bowling against you, like, keep it short.
I can't tell you about my day at work.
Nah.
I know, right? I can't go off on a
Right.
whole rant. I can't go off on a whole rant. Just rant.
Right. Hey, so EK, how was the tournament? Like because I know Southern, the vibe is always a plus over there. How was the tournament this past weekend?
The tournament was cool. It was a doubles tournament. My teammate had 76 pins, so I'll be walking around like I'm
No,
bulletproof.
she has 79, sir. 79.
Same
Correction.
difference.
It's
79
that same
pins.
difference.
Same difference.
Whole lot of them.
I be walking in there like I'm bulletproof.
Man,
All I gotta do is shoot 700. You in trouble.
that man said she picked up the phone, call me. I'm here.
Real quick.
Hey, but real talk though, y'all had somebody hawking on y'all back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, we still got to shoot, but I just got to line her up to where she shoot, 150 every game. She shoot 150 every game. Y'all in trouble.
Yo, that
Clearly.
Right.
That be the problem. People
Yeah.
bowling with Rose. You got to line Rose up. You got to let her know
Yeah.
what she's doing wrong. If you can
Yeah.
line Rose up, y'all will be deadly. Because all she got to do, if Rose starts striking,
Rose been practicing.
That was the problem. That was the problem. She was striking, and look, they led for the first two games.
Yep, first two games. We
First
fell
two
off on
games,
the
man,
third.
they were at over 1,000 pins in the first two games.
Oh yeah.
Right. Folks sitting there like, hold on. People start changing their ball, everything.
They
Re-rate.
had Vince and Juanita hawking
Shit,
them
I had
down.
0.
Re-rate.
Right.
I mean, Rose was there hitting 140.
DK gonna
That's
come in.
it.
DK gonna
140.
come into the next tournament with -5.
But people think that's the first time I done bowl with Rose. Anytime Rose call me, I'm bowling. That's the only person that can get me out the house. I done
Shout
cashed
out to
probably
Rose.
2 or 3 times with
Right.
Rose.
Look, I told Rose, listen here. Call me anytime. We go on road trip. We can hit up all these tournaments. Let's go. Road trip. Let's go. I pay for
Shout out
everything.
to Rose.
I take care of the food, everything.
Hey, y'all had Vince and Juanita hawking y'all down. I
They
seen some
definitely
video. Juanita was striking.
Man, they
Oh,
threw
yeah,
a
yeah.
266 at the end with 60 pins. I said, oh shit. She
Yeah,
might be in
yeah.
trouble.
A 266 with 60 pins. God.
Yeah. They shot
Yeah.
We
320,
outside.
330. Yeah, I was like, damn. Yeah, they outside for real.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, did anyone of y'all do the 1-ball tournament?
I didn't.
No, I didn't do it.
I need a spare ball. I can't bowl without no spare ball. Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If
Well,
I
yeah,
wasn't
you-
working this weekend, I know I definitely would have did the absolute.
No, shout outs to Todd
I
Tiller.
would have definitely.
Shout outs to Todd Tiller.
Yes.
They're
shout out
keeping
to
it. Yeah.
For sure. Definitely most
And he's
consistent.
consistent.
One of the
Yeah.
consistent
Yes.
TDs out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. I don't know what kind of voodoo he plays, but I don't be seeing nobody be causing no trouble at his tournaments.
Oh no.
No,
They go everywhere else and act a fucking fool, but they don't.
Tyler
Well, no,
trying to
I-
make
I-
it fair. He be trying to make it fair.
Oh yeah.
Well-
He does a great job.
Well, I say this on the real. This is for all bowlers. When you go to tournaments, make sure you turn in your score sheets. Make sure you turn in your score sheets. That's all I have to say.
Follow directions, man.
Right. Make sure you
Directions
turn in
don't
your
be
score
hard.
sheets.
Like, god damn.
Not even
Right.
that.
Simple shit.
Not even
And
that,
another
though.
thing, if you haven't wrote since the 4th grade, do not be trying. I'll pull up the score sheet. No, the fuck you shouldn't. Give it to somebody else who know how to write.
Oh, just ask just ask.
God damn. I'd be like,
Ask
whoever
Just read
wrote
the
this,
flyer. Read
like
the
if you
flyer.
needed crayons, all you had to do was ask for them.
Read the flyer. Read the flyer.
Yes.
What it says.
Yo,
That is very important. Very important.
kind of
Reading is
tournament is this?
fundamental.
Read the damn flyer.
Right.
I'm
No,
like, yo.
you know
I
what
have
that
to
was?
cross my
That
eyes to
was
know what number this is.
you know what? I can say, he can say this. That was the biggest thing this past Sunday. There's a lot of people because the format on the flyer, the format said for 3 games you're gonna switch lanes after each game, and then on the 4th and 5th game
You stay
you're gonna do
They stay there.
you stay there and you're going to do Baker.
It'd be
Folks was like, what we do now?
Yeah, the old
Yeah,
people,
what we do now?
people on my
The old
page
people,
was tripping.
oh my gosh. They walked up to me about 10 times. Okay, how does this Baker work?
No, they done turned it into rocket science. Like,
I mean, man,
You're not going nowhere.
I thought I was working for NASA for a minute there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, put it in writing. Not only did I put it in writing, not only did I put it in writing and I explained it, I also said it 3 times. Not only did I put it in writing, said it 3 times and
I
explained it.
mean, no, but I mean, it got to a point.
The people on your pair also said it.
Even no, but here's the thing: is like I told Ty, I was like, Ty, you may need to have to make an announcement. They made an announcement, and after the announcement,
Damn.
people were still like, "Huh? You do what now?"
For me, please.
You should have said, see, that's the problem. You
why
said
our
the wrong
lane
thing.
don't look like they lane?
What you
Stop
what you
looking at
should have
other
said
people's
was, look. Hey, what you should have said was, hey Ty, you might need to put it in Braille.
What the fuck?
Can you put down a bunch of emojis for me, please, here?
Yeah, please.
You be like, hey
I was
Ty,
like,
maybe you
what?
need stewardess.
Oh my
Just like a
gosh.
pre-flight, just like on a pre-flight, you're gonna move one pair to the left. After that, you will stay
Let's see.
on your pair after the third game. You will stay on your pair.
Oh my gosh. It was, man. People came up to me several times. I mean, I had no problem answering, but it was just,
Man,
I don't mean to bug. And then they say, I don't mean to bug you, but you are. But it's all, but
Need a
you want to get
bullhorn.
clear. I get it. I get it. You know what? I get it. I help you out. I help you out.
so I don't understand. Like, how do they like you make like you're older than me and you made it? Like how? Like what? Like
I mean, people.
now I'm looking at my life like I'm where you're at. Like I'm doing something wrong because I should be way ahead. Because like I'm really looking
But
at
see,
my
but you know
life
what?
now.
But you know
Like
what? But you know what?
standing
But you
in
know
the
what?
same
It
spot
goes.
you're standing in, so I must be doing something wrong. If
But you know what?
can't
It goes
understand
back to the
basic
saying.
instructions, like I should
It
be much
goes.
further along.
It goes back to the saying though. There's a lot of people who've been in sports for years and they still don't know much about it.
I
The
was just about
education
to
is
say
not
that.
the
Those are the
education.
people
The
that
education is
bring the
not
money to the
there.
tournament. You know, they not paying attention. They just there to have a good time.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't be paying attention to shit.
They don't know the rules. They don't know the
No,
handicap. They don't
It's
know
a
the scores.
it's a vacation.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a
they just out
vacation.
there bowling. They out there
man,
donating
Right.
money.
Right.
man,
Hey, looked at the score.
But you
Hey,
know, I don't
looked at the
mind it. It's all
scoreboard.
good.
Said,
it'd be crazy, dog. I'd be like, yo,
But
like,
they just having a good time. It's good. It's good though.
yeah.
oh, I get it. But God, duh. But one thing for sure, them people they know that money.
All day
Oh
long.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
they know
Oh
that
yeah.
money.
100%. 100%.
I want 8 brackets. That's $200. Like,
Right.
oh,
Right.
math good though, huh?
Okay.
We hooked on phonics, but you know math. Okay, okay.
Right. They just know it. And I mean,
Strong
that
in
was,
math too, boy. Be knowing
man,
some big numbers.
that
I be
was the
like, dang,
funniest.
what's
That's the craziest thing. It's like last year we did our tournament. Our folks walked up to us and was like, I'm on 10 brackets. I was like, how would you know? You know, you want 10
can't read for shit, but you know how many brackets you won.
I said my
telling
name
you.
how many times? 1, 2,
1,
3,
2.
4. Yeah.
That's the live list. Yes, the live list.
You gotta talk to these motherfuckers in bracket talk. Look, these brackets gonna stay on this lane on game 3 and 4, and then these brackets gonna move one lane to the right. Like they are just man. And then these old folks that, like I said, don't want to take Zelle and Cash App, still want to take like you know when the last time I went to the post office and got a stamp. Like, nigga, I'm mad I gotta buy a stamp now because I gotta mail you a check. Like, I'm hot because you don't want to take Zelle or Cash App. Like, that's crazy that I gotta go and find me a stamp. And then I'm mad because stamps went up. And last time I brought a stamp, it was like 22 cents. And now I
Man, it
gotta pay
was last
68
time I
cents
bought a
or whatever
stamp.
a
It
stamp
was,
is now.
I gotta tell you, last time I bought a stamp,
Like, yeah, if you want to bowl
man.
Augusta, you're gonna have to need a stamp.
No, I'm done with that.
I'm on
Man,
Turtles.
it's right. I mean, I did it. It was a great time for the time I was there. But
Yeah, if you want to
no,
bowl
I'm good.
Turtles, you're gonna need a stamp. She would not update that system. I'd be like, God, dog, lady. I'd be
Yeah,
like, you still put checks and birthday cards, don't you?
now you know what? Hey, here's a question here. Here's a question. I know I'm probably gonna disrupt some people when I say this. When it comes to a bowling tournament, is it necessary to play the Star Spangled Banner?
Oh my gosh. Oh, Dog, why? Yes, very good. I forgot. Oh, that scuffs my Timbs. Yeah. Oh my God.
Now,
Hey,
Now let me tell you
now.
too. For those of you that
that's
don't know,
a
hold on,
T-shirt
hold on,
right
hold on.
there.
For those of you
That's
that
a
don't
T-shirt.
know, those of you that don't know Martrell, I am a sports official. I am a varsity basketball ref, right? So I hear this start. Woo! It grinds my gears at the places I hear the Star Spangled Banner. And
But
then not only
it,
like first of all, let me tell you guys something. If you must play the Star Spangled Banner and you don't put on the 2 minute and 50-second one, I'm not standing for the whole no more. 2024, we're not doing it. If I hear fucking Whitney Houston or Beyonce's long ass fucking Star Spangled Banner, I'm walking the fuck out until it's over. I'm going outside to smoke.
We can't do the Marvin Gaye one. Not the Marvin Gaye one.
That shit grinds my gears. Cause I you know what? Nope, I take that back. I take that back. You know what I'm gonna do? If you play anything else on my phone, I'm gonna have ready the Carl Lewis Star Spangled Banner. I'm gonna make everybody laugh. I'm gonna make everybody laugh. I'm gonna put on the Carl Lewis
Yes, sir.
Star Spangled Banner, and I'm gonna make everybody around me laugh.
The man said, "Bah."
I'm with you, man. I cannot stand that. Like, why are we playing this stuff? We ain't got
Something
no
around my
fucking
throat.
fans in here. It's a couple of people wives in here that come and watch them bowl, but that's it. Ain't
Man,
nobody in here. We playing the Star Spangled Banner. And then, hey, you know what's crazy? Because you know this, because you in sports. The only reason why they play the Star Spangled Banner is because the national anthem. The National Guard gives them money to do that at these sports.
Oh, okay.
That is an advertisement to get people to join the military. That's the only reason why they play Star Spangled Banners in sporting events.
All day, yeah, that's big
It has
time.
nothing
I
to
forgot.
do
I
with
almost
the
forgot
pride of
about
your
that.
country. They don't give
Right.
a damn. They're trying to get people enlisted. They pay to have that.
Right.
Thing.
I'm glad you said it because I wasn't gonna say it.
Yo, like people don't know the reason why. That's why I hate having to stand there as an umpire or as a basketball referee and listen to that crap because I'm like, yo, y'all not getting paid to do this. Why?
Right.
I don't see
Like,
why at
oh
a
my
bowling
God.
tournament though.
Yes, at
It's
a
a sport.
Oh my God.
It's a sport. You said it's a sport, right? So
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is the most awkwardest time ever. Because I bet you 9 times out of 10 in your head, you're envisioning, you're like, yeah, the camera's on me. Let me do this. The camera on me. You're pretending like you're on TV the whole
So
time that you're waiting.
Are you saying when they play the Star Spangled Banner, they should play the Negro National Anthem as well?
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is if they play the Star Spangled Banner, they might as
Can't get on
they
this
might
day
as
once
well.
and sing.
No.
You can't
Hold
get
on, man. Hold on. This is what they might as well do. If they play the Star Spangled Banner, I want to be introduced. Coming in at the outsiders, wearing the professional hustler jersey, bowling anchor, Martrell Bentley. I want to be introduced. I want to be introduced.
Okay.
If we play the Star Spangled Banner, look. All right now. All right now. All right.
I feel you.
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
to be introduced.
everybody got to be lined up so you can high five them as they go through.
Yep.
everybody got handshakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Everybody up. If we playing the Star Spangled Banner, I want to be introduced. Coming in at anchor.
No, right. Not last. But anchor.
Leading the lineup off.
Hey, just go ahead and pull a Kaepernick and watch people get pissed off. Go ahead and pull a Kaepernick, watch people get pissed off. That's all.
Right.
They gonna ask for another ref.
I know, right?
Right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the national anthem thing. It's a little weird.
Man.
But yeah, they definitely should be introducing especially at nationals when they make us take that long ass walk.
Man. Oh my
I remember,
gosh.
I remember
Oh
my
my
first.
gosh.
Yo, shout out to Rhonda Kennedy. The first time I went to nationals with her, but she made that walk seem like it was just like so prideful and so. But what you didn't tell me is that I had to lug my equipment
The equipment all the
in
way
that
around.
right in that walk. Instead of you letting us put our equipment on our lane so we can walk out with no hands. Now
And
I
don't be
look
on
dumb in this fucking $82 video I done brought,
the
lugging all this damn equipment. And then you already know those bags be making you look stupid as shit.
because you like,
That bag flip over like that. Now you dragging it. Now you just look stupid. And now you clogging up the line because everybody waiting for your dumb ass to fix your bag because your bag done turned over. And then you try to play it off and drag the bag, but then it started going on wide. Nah.
and then you start hearing make a noise like,
yo, I throw 16 pounds.
sir, you're
like, I don't want to lug this shit. This shit is.
Sir, you're scratching up the approaches.
Right.
Sure, you about to have an anxiety attack, man. Stop doing that shit, dog.
We ain't even start practice yet, and I'm sweating like a motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
That long ass walk.
And man, and don't be on the other side. Don't be on the other side of the plaza when you come.
Right.
Oh boy. Oh.
Right. That walk, yeah. That second time I went, I was like, fuck, I was on lane 60. I was like, thank God. Right there when the door opened.
Right. Right.
God, damn. That damn sure ain't want to do that. I'm sitting in that little room with attitude. I'm like, fuck, we gotta run. It's fucking midnight.
Right.
It's
midnight
back home because you already know the later the squads get, the more time they get pushed back.
Right, exactly.
Oh, at the USBC Open, it has a shot clock. It tell your whole team to move faster. It'll tell you.
Oh, nice.
There's something that scroll on the bottom of your scores, and it says you're not moving at pace. Need to bowl faster.
Speed up
like that.
Man, I bowled U.S. Nationals during COVID. We had to wear a mask.
Yeah,
they had officials watching you, make sure your mask was on at all times. If your mask came off, they would disqualify
hey,
you.
You want to hear something crazy about that? That was the first year I went, right? And they said by the time I went, they had ended the mask, what they call it, the regulate
mandate. Yeah, mandate.
Yeah. But they said since the first squad, when they first started, had to wear masks, everybody had to wear masks throughout the whole tournament just because they had to.
Oh, wow.
So I was, man.
Man, look, I had
a panic attack because the AC stopped working in there.
Man, the mask I had on, I had one of the Nick Saban masks on. That was good.
Man,
that was good.
I was hot. Man. And that was the first time I was in Vegas. It was 120 degrees.
It was, man.
I tell you,
all the air was sucked out.
And then I didn't know, like I said, it was my first time in Nationals, my first time in Vegas. It's 120 degrees. I didn't know we had a 5K to get to the fucking bowling alley. I was like,
yeah.
When I tell you.
So you gotta come down the elevator, go down the escalators, go through the casino, go back up.
And mind you, like I just said, I throw 16.
And then walk into another room. They gotta check your bags, they gotta check your balls, make sure everything. Then you gotta walk into.
Yo, I throw 16.
Oh gosh.
You know how heavy that shit was?
Dude, that hallway is no joke. That hallway.
Yo, I walked past that fucking horse. I was like, can I get a ride, my nigga? This shit is tired.
Oh,
yo.
Oh, man.
And don't park in the parking garage. You park in the parking garage, it's the extra long walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I caught the shuttle.
Hey, look, let me tell you something.
I caught the shuttle straight there.
I took that ride. I mean, I took that walk that first day, that 5K. Man, I was on Amazon. I had a cart delivered by the time my plane took off.
Damn.
Nigga, I was like, nah, I can't do it. I saw people with carts and scooters and shit. I was like, where'd you get that from? I'm like, I'm paying $50 for you to deliver. Look, I'm paying
Like I was not somebody else for their time for their check. You remember that? Can I borrow that from
I'm paying Amazon $200 to deliver it in 10 minutes, nigga. Like I need
Right.
You could be
Oh,
here.
that's supposed to the casino. Can I borrow your scooter?
Right.
You gonna be here for a while?
Right. The crazy part is them carts ain't even expensive.
Nope.
Nope.
But them motherfuckers come in clutch. When I tell you, you get every dollar's worth when you go to Vegas in some of these tournaments, man.
Hey, I know the next tournament I'm bringing my wagon, my fold up wagon.
Oh, I put my joint right in the
I'm
overhead.
gonna bring.
I take my wagon everywhere.
I'll take that wagon. I'm telling you, I'm taking that wagon. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull a Cassandra Lewis. I'm gonna bring my whole freaking wagon, throw everything and keep it moving.
Hey, my cart that I got from Amazon, it fit in the overhead compartment. I'd be like,
Uh-huh.
this is the greatest.
Yeah, I'm shipping my wagon. I'm going. I'm not.
Yeah, that walk at South Point ain't no joke, boy. That
I'm
joke,
telling you,
it ain't no
for
joke.
real.
Nothing in your hand. So with bowling balls,
Right.
man, you gotta go up so much stuff, and then you
I've
take
seen.
that 10-second flat elevator. Like, what is this?
But the thing is, I've never seen so many people fall down the escalator trying to hold on to their bowling equipment.
Yeah.
Why are you even taking your bowling equipment on the escalator? That's crazy.
Like, there's an elevator right around the corner.
You know how sharp them stairs are?
Exactly.
Yo, you fall down them stairs, you just wasted all that money.
Gravity wins every time.
You fall down the escalator.
Gravity wins every time.
Exactly.
But hold on, not only are you fighting gravity, you fighting the escalator. Them stairs are
Mhm.
strong as shit.
Man,
Like,
I've seen so many people fall down.
You fall out of escalators, you are not bowling that squad.
No, you
You are not bowling that squad.
Bro.
You just wasted all that money. I guarantee you, you're not bowling that squad. Yeah, it's a wrap. Go relax.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go relax.
Going down to the buffet down here. We got
you better prop them feet up because you out. You out.
Oh boy.
Like, you might as well go to the room and watch them 9 channels that you get.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it's a wrap. You better hope you brought your fire stick because
Oh boy.
you are not bowling that squad.
Right. Trey, I'm going to bed, my boy. I get what you're
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we can go ahead and end. Appreciate y'all with the conversation.
Appreciate it, man.
Tune in next
appreciate
time.
it.
We
Yes,
gonna
sir.
have some guests. We got Ty coming up on. We got Kevin Decker coming up. We got Amanda coming up. We got Carlos, manager of Bolero, coming up. I'm trying to get Scott to come up here. So we got some big stuff coming up on the podcast. So y'all be looking alive.
Here's an FYI real quick. Scott is no longer the district for
Oh
Wilbur.
yeah, we knew that.
And I'm like, dang, it's crazy. But it is what it is.
That was kind of weird, but
It is.
But that sounded like a corporate thing. That was weird.
Yeah, it is.
But shout out to Clyde and Leonard, our guest earlier.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good night, everyone.
All right,
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.